Whoa, atiefo ni ahwefo nyina yansa mamo adwo na yamamo akwaba emfambra African Union Television so na anwumre yi yemfantuma no said this and so Europa Champions League night and afi we winim dada AU Sports Premier ebre so anie na ya start na mum because of Europa Champions League 19 then one team anti sports and kakra come on train the ye betana se na fi ya babam na fi ya wura mu na fi ya the commentary ne dia bremo eno the game between International Milan na fi Arsenal the Gunners omu game no and I did commentary and so ever be with us na fi ni amanya kama Facebook no so uko no ma search African Union Television last on Facebook no so like in a comment na share jumadi no sound so and uram YouTube a obetima akọ so African Union Television GH ho na bibia so betima kama TikTok yedem African Union Television HSA urama into bracket AUTV for short urawa no ma activities anema hodo nyina enso edaho a obetimi amonitor na enema so betima ayakama channel so send enso ayane a kind of Tuesday anya better kura yeguso akoko yanima de nyankopon pe na ode yakọ na enema so betima ayakama ne panels no edo so pa nya ketwa akra meka che se enche fi ha abayama na well of sports said ya open no ya betena ase na ya wura ba bia all the four corners ni nyina awa wiase nyina ya wura ho na ya din komo na nema so ya kama sharon so said dino ya DK wins ni metena ase for the first half commentary and watching the second half no obeti Katongo kana fi obewuram na bibia so wetima kama Theo ewa ha ya to need a fresh biggie nyeketwa kwa scan channel rough what you say kese upe obia the most strong man ankasa mekanasa awufia ha wabia anyeketwa kwa Cyper the bless and so wabi amanyeketwa kwa ntinde no full park house ya betena sina fi ya room na bibia so wetima kama bibia boko de
boss player nyamena dum bia boko
I hope so fie boko oh bia ho ya pa bia ho ya oh yes mete won ka che pa
papa jumani akwantu ne gusu asem nti entunya daje
sure
some of these businesses nti no na de yaba de na
yaba en kantene no ma
yaba de na
Biggie. There's say no I say increase power.
Say me nyini e adom.
Oh wow. Gede nyamiase. Ene de ka ho abrabon de ukọ wanimu a na body no so ekọ. Obi say wunyini kono na age ne teba fom. Ya zamo. Cyper bibia boko.
Boss player nyame adaro ma bibia boko.
I will say fie boko.
Oh fie bibia di dem kama pa bibia di dem kama.
Why fie ho ya?
Ba cho say.
Why fie ho ya?
O ma me ho ye pa na ho ye. Mini ngasama wari o. Ma me ho ye pa.
O nim de meka.
Ma me ho ye pa.
O ma me ho ye.
O no ho ye, ne papa so ho ye pa. Wa me wari. Ko?
Say you na me ntumi.
O da me wari ye.
A difference me come.
O me wari. O na se me ntimi wari ye bra ti o me kan cho.
O me pese me wudam. So wari ye dia. Me okay. On wari. What do you heard? You heard
na boss na UEFA Champions League night of football and you show so many games yalani apa ede ba nwumre do say be commentary basically on Inter Milan up against team friends the Arsenal but aside that one your other games are you say minute you had be room kakra you be Tottenham Hotspur against Borussia Dortmund and then Real Madrid against AS Monaco fantastic games coming up this evening. I think it's a fantastic one but they can just go Facebook African Union Television. African Union Television on Facebook. All like show no, or share no comment. All like show no, or share no comment. That's now called YouTube so African Union Television GH. African Union Television GH on YouTube no. All like show no, or share or subscribe no comment. All like show no, or share or subscribe no comment. That's not TikTok. I'm live. Yes. African Union TV on TikTok. Hold on, so like it. Or share now subscribe no come on, and the Theo so aba. Be come on. Yes.
And now you went in the doors. You went in the doors.
Yeah.
Nanga me say maybe tennis, but you to time. Never schedule for tomorrow. Because Australia open because of course, and people need to get to know some of these things.
Yeah.
Sports, for entertainment, business and other aspects, play something.
Yeah.
China, you have boa as a departing.
Yeah.
Now you share.
Yeah, the breakdowns in the world.
Tennis now.
Yeah.
Sure. Because tennis is my favorite to hopper.
Yeah.
Informal favorite. Now, me name baby Odia UCL 19.
Senior. Yeba beye Arsenal ni Inter Milan. One semi de manin kaka krebi. Just a little.
Okay.
This game is a crucial game.
Okay.
Irrespective of senior obehuno. Because both teams are boy. We share more standings and more positions and more domestic leagues nima. Obi at the top.
Okay.
So what you say?
Yeah.
Now Oba Champions League nima so Arsenal another top.
Sure.
Inter Milan baby or Dano. The likes of Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid Edanechi.
Yeah.
Over 12 points. Sure. It's a game now about boy. Say one and taking the chances right.
Okay.
Say one making things right. Say Obetumia winning this game. Trust me. Ebianko UH na say by next week, na baby or Dano. We're falling out of the automatic qualification to round 16. Okay. And say he needs to go and play. He needs to participate in the playoffs before so qualify. Yeah. And then also doesn't reflects the pedigree Inter Milan as a team. Into game way, whichever way you see it, a very dicey game for both Arsenal and Inter Milan. Okay. Mamiko Accra to the head-to-head. We share almost head-to-head now. In the last 4 games, right from 2003 to recent one, okay. Arsenal we need 2.
Oh, okay. 2.
Inter so we need 2.
Oh, okay.
So team na the bono. Obia mbro ni nyonko so sa.
Okay.
So what you say? Obia mbro ni nyonko so sa. So it will be a very nice game.
Okay.
But they're very, very dicey game as well.
Okay.
Goals may flow, but check the second half goals over 1.5.
Yes, the first half the go.
First half, maybe I go bet me about bet. The rate at which I goes bet me about second half, but those were saying first half.
Okay.
And to say the Kofi Kesi Mudia, second half over 1.5.
Second half over 1.5.
Yes.
Wow.
Second half over 1.5. But so, Pisami say, why the be win here? Mean to me more clear answer because of warm. Currently positions no more that any games are wabbo. Okay. We check it one more previous games now wabbo before some other shower Champions League. Yeah. As than the last 5 games, we check it. That's all check it Inter last 5 games. Obian lose game. Yeah. Obian lose game. So these are top teams are wabbo, and I'm hoping to look at and watch a very nice Champions League game today and entertain myself as well.
Messi say MC at the lineup no better so am yeah, we both teams so a squad now moody face each other so to say I know Shipa Arsenal side a branch friend said they were at them Lewis Kelly yes and Utimo said the squad in depth we are Eddie Facey or Bogrebe issues and season recently no free injury by and I think say or a select crowd the mass na Bobokono
yeah who say to say Victor Guy Carres, but looking at what he did in the Portuguese league and coming to the Premier League and not other side, to say Arsenal. Now, Manfo Bebe expect to say he was bagging goals over there. So coming into the English Premier League and then a side like Arsenal are normally they rely mostly on set pieces to get some of their goals. And shut down farmer Victor Guy Carres. And looking at Gabriel Jesus from injury, including the team. Aside they say Omar goes, he can also drop and play as a number 10 in that role. He can also help in the midfield dynamism in the game. So I think say Gabriel Jesus coming in a big one for a team of Arsenal. But Inter Milan also a different style of play. I'm looking at Jan Soma, Akanji, Achebi, Mo, Bastoni, Muno, they normally play the 3 back, making sure say they will parade the midfield. Ebenya left wing back, Ebenya right wing back. Say Omu attack here, it becomes 5 midfielders. But Somu defender, Ebenya 5 defenders, now be 5-3-2. So you get Marcus Thuram and the Abraham Alexander Martinez, Lautaro Martinez leading the attack for them whenever they are attacking. But Somu defender now, Ebenya back 5. Then you get 3 midfielders, and then you get the 2 attackers, which is Thuram and then Lautaro Martinez. So Arsenal, yeah, for now, Omuno Mulidi in the Champions table, and over domestically in the English Premier League. So Omuno first. Looking at Inter Milan, Inter Milan so one home in the Italian Scudetto, and
it is to say Omuno top.
Yes.
The 4-point difference also.
Yeah. And on the English the UEFA Champions so far, Inter Milan was 6th position. Yeah. And another Theo can say Olusunda meaning say Madrid money or that team ever sign home. We shouldn't forget say Madrid at 7th and at 8th. So it's a Madrid area near or 12 points as Inter Milan. So what the Madrid area near or Biako and Inter Milan so cannot afford to also lose this game. Sure. So 11 goals now Theo can. Maybe in the second half, because the first half and the first 20 minutes, the 2 coaches would like to study each other. Say, you hear the style of play, the pattern of play, because they've met 4 times. And 4 times, no, boss. Inter Milan, Arsenal, Obietimi, like say, will be dominated the order and share you 2 matches. So that is what we are going to look at this night. So 4 times, Inter Milan winning 2, Arsenal winning 1, and 1 I draw. And I say, more draw. I think it's going to be something big in the UEFA Champions League.
Okay. Boss player, Minian Dina no see, I mean, Fawing and Twasuka. Okay. Inter Milan backline now, Omobo. Achebi, Manola Kanji, and a Bastoni. Yeah. These are center backs that you cannot go toe to toe with them when we are playing a striker like Gabriel Jesus. No. Okay. So in my view, Arsenal is using Gabriel Jesus because on Pesa Obebo a striker Obejinaho. Standing line. No. To stand there. Okay. So he's going to use Gabriel Jesus as a mobile striker. Obinyan in terms of say all draw the likes of Achebi from his position. It's a game I have a boy. Players like Leonardo Trossard, Saka, Eberechi Eze, and Merino. These are players from Arsenal side that they are likely to find the back of the net. This is because of the formation or the economy. You will not see Gabriel Jesus going toe to toe with Achebi. Say, Jinaho say, one track cross, aim through the right side, and run out on funny team permission. No. Sanka Obo go carries there. Trust me, and go bet me toe to toe with them. But Obo Gabriel Jesus there, then it means that you use mobile striker. Say, we use mobile striker, so there. You are doing something we call shifting positions, whereby opponents now within the cupboard, the position who shift players now, coach need their general so in this case, Leonardo Trossard, Bukayo Saka, Eze, and Merino, these are players that I'm expecting say they should find the back of the net, should Arsenal score. However, Inter Milan, Fonso, set Nomade Banner, Dimarco. On the left-hand side, or at the wing back of Inter Milan or Bana. Look, this is one of the players Arsenal should take a closer look at. So one more attack here. One more attack here. They should look at the back. One more drink because say one more attack, baby. With just one counter attack, they can break Arsenal line of defense with the usage of Dimarco, Barella, Thuram, Lautaro Martinez. These are players that you cannot joke with in terms of counter attack. So, boss player, we are going to witness a very nice football, very entertaining one, and I'm hoping say the game will produce goals as well.
the game will produce goals as well. Cyper finally now commentary no match game now.
Okay, so I'm looking at how Arsenal plays in Inter Milan. Say win do ma, I'll go in favor of Arsenal. Say Arsenal beat me, I say Inter Milan. Yeah, yes, say win do ma, I'll go in favor of Arsenal. To double chance for Arsenal to win.
Okay,
win this game.
Whoa. Atifona Chasafo nyina e African Union Television Jumadi na chance abanya kitwa kra team se be rotate am na for ye Jumadi na start commentary no asom na amanya kitwa kra nye chese enye better kra round 7 about the Europa Champions League uromo other side na Manchester City believe it or not man for komachi pa na so omo dia chese omo do mo kwansi form say tire amanya better kura maza adena anu ohye amanya better kura nti uramu a mo amaku akiri nyina Manchester City ya say omadi mo hwemo pa na na dwi na say monfo su na say in the after this game ko social media no so amom better pa asum the be Manchester City bobo the Sky Blues we say no na Manchester we say that na sa ko dalin guy Sky Blues na de ade a enti commentary no na start say sabe no kan say Jaboni I can say na say be getting to 2 minutes of the gameplay Inter Milan asum them to atena sanso no we mu a Arsenal the Gunners asum them team to atena our game aguso e koso ho komo ni nyina ye de amamo amanya better kura enti elsia ya quick na ma ye na yenye dwuma no asum them format for in an up achesa na na joy asum them dwuma kase so say ye di the mamono or more Arsenal side now. Arante friends David Royal Dam, Arante Obenya say just Jolie Timba, Ejina Musa Kai, Arante na friends and just William Saliba, Aronso National Asia Kennedy, Arante friends Mosqueria, Ejinamo, Lewis Kelly, Asia Ken Watino, on their back four, Uka Nimo Kakana, Emeriti Eze, Alsom Najina Mazamenti, Ebobi, Arante friends Makem Merino, Elsom Najinamo, Anafe when Animo no Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Sus Anafe, Arante friends Natchez Aliza Tossad, Amam NHS Elidi attack and Hunkamano, Jade Amama Uram our side. Ya can say Inter Milan me part of the tiene almost some nature say animo no anasa chire ho arantena fresh bastoni ejinamo the left side elso piako abanya better kura abanya chesa shebe also na jinamo say kanebe arantena ya fresh na chesa manola kanji formerly of Manchester City abo ono ye juma abanya better kura ura ayachesa number 1 post wa yon soma onom na jinamo anya kitwa kura stop abanya better kura arantena Luis Hernandez esia kai arantena fresh Barrera ejinamo pe Nicolas ayachesa Zelenki elso na musa kanebe amanya ketwa kranti Zelensky munyina no aso no center Hosoneskis aso ne jinamo arante fese Dimarco aso ne sia kanavese arante fese Lautaro Martinez Marcus Thuram omam ene lead the side edema side na e ka se Inter Milan ho komo anadwi yade amamanya ketwa kran ho komo no yade amama na de tienie woni sa yade dwumade amama no other side nso uramu acha Santiago de Lengere Bonampa ho a me pa atwa ho nso huru pa Madrid for recently performance no and said anya sa omom tariana why amode so anachesa awaya free wo omom so anadwi eyes on them enya ketwa kura obi ani hwe omo se omu lusu anase omu wini amanya ketwa kura because this one La Liga num ure ho no ma ko Barca enso na kwanye ekolusu de tia resource da na kwaye chesa ni tisem awo chesa social media no so na manfo ka se o se de aye de na chesa I ne sa na chesa de aye ne sa because league no na efise bia omu twem ane sa but se de akwakoye no chesa Madrid enso na catch up with 1 point aye different e La Liga num enti se Real Madrid enso na person ye bibi na fai fast nim na dia as so no so winning the game and ana three out the side na France na chesa es Monaco amanya better cross how much no komo no jadi amanya better cross other leagues koso Tottenham enso na bo area tell side first Borussia enso na Dortmund na omo match no enso na chesa ejinama anya ketwa kra anti Champions League games ni there enso na jinajinama ho komo na mom the all attack no nyina no also ejina game we so a ye the commentary na amamo anya ketwa kra anya better kranti ye na chese the commentary na ba amanya better kra ye hesitate na chese attack nem in na ye kika nem abom na commentary no aroso na timi aba anya ketwa kra because asasa ye twagu edemamo na bibia aso na timi nya kama aso na kama ho ma me hwe other score lines so no a e koso over the other sectors na ye kuye hu adwuma kakra entimi amfama wodwuma kase so anya ketwa kra na yansama ahwefo nyina kwa ba emfama African Union Television live aso e woche se dwumadi no so ma mo hwe bia no ya na fa ma yan hunu ba bia wo fa hwe na bibia ye kama e bia ufri e chese hemfa ne hemfa komase ni ade a ma ye hu nya chese ye ntimi hwe dwumadi no na yan kenkan ma no se be ya ono aso wo hwe ni ade ni nyina no omo so be tima ho ba bia wo hwe ye fri na bibia so metima kama aso e ho na Also, Etimedia Mama, NT, is about 6 minutes still. Be sounds on a rumor. Side and I kind of said that Arsenal the Gunners almost up to me and Tottenham. I don't know, game a good so I was Sansuru home coaches of commanding in ano Jadi Amama and Yaketra Cranana tree. Also, urge my case so commentary after Yaketra Bona Baby side France Arsenal. On my Piabono so come at Bona Kakama. Abrante first Gabriel guys, Gabriel guys in Jabono so Opia Piabono so Kakra Sade Boneba, or Jama Kamade Bona Kakama. Abrante first Timber Pia Kakra, or the Bananim Kakra. 1-2 play or Dantan and Hoka Krasa or Piana Kokoma Abrante France and 1 year. This is Bukayo Saka Generoso Obetimi Aquana now so Genoso Piana Bonabati Abadi Abrante France Louis Kelly almost some letters say Ramada Shabako and on a dear Coso Madrid 1 Monaco 0 and also Netia Coswa Yadi and Commandant was Santiago the legendary Bonapau and Yabeta Crack gave him 1 year Pompe yes Madrid 1 5 minutes Ayabono Madrid Atwatene Dikayamu coming in a Yadi Amamo, Anyake Trakra, give him more share and more fepa. Amanyake Trakra, my man go score and no killing him Pape. Anyabeta crack, where they go in it there. I yet Dayan what the Baba, what you say. Yet Dayan, Kwawe minimum, we shall go Anyake Trakra because in Mbappe, dear. Cyper, obey one dear.
Yeah, Mbappe, Kylian Mbappe, this season has been a good season for Mbappe. Yeah. Looking at the La Liga and the Champions League, everything is working perfectly for him. And you say be an injuries, every setting power. Obeti must be 70 goals in the calendar year. 70 goals. Yes. Even last season, what you're saying? About 60 plus. Yeah. 2025. And this is an injuries and Obeti must be 70 for club and country. He can do it.
Jennifer to say Olympiacos and Swatmata, amateurs of Bayer Leverkusen almost with intimation. Sporting Cyper 0, Paris Saint-Germain 0, and also games at Ecoso. Theo Bakaka. Yes, Mbappe go 70 goals.
Oh yes.
Don't forget Madrid now. Elbow game. Look, let's be honest. In recent times, Madrid performance hasn't been good at all.
Oh yes, and they're fat.
Into game you come up, trust me. Say me, I don't have trust. Say no to me win the game. Say I don't have trust. And say
okay, Yanko, and nature say big no not in a canon track the only biggie. And you can track out teach my hand and put him watches on common in no. Jatamona Bonacra Gabriel who jam come. Now so that we born at the first center of Fletcher foul. Guaja foul Ediatia, Arsenal the Gunners. Guaja Captain Bukayo Saka, look at that. On your brand friend said Timako. Bukayo Saka Koyin said about Timako and Nimu said pine. Was it that way and yet as a boxing. And then yet say WWE MOA football. What you are saying to Trobase. Ne game flu, ne bibi asum de kama. Now Bona baby Abrante Fresa Manola Kanje. What you also Tiasu Kama, what the Bona Kama. This is 1 year. This is Abrante Bastoni, Pierre Kama Manola Kanje. I can get back to Bastoni Ibona to announce that we want to trust a throwing. Bono, a throwing the 2 Ediatia side of cancer, Arsenal the Gunners. Yet to the Arsenal the Gunners won a game, what a match. Jose Pedro Silva aya penehero onom na gyina mo center line ho etoyeram no anasem fifiro ne maso na kwaso kama yes enyake trakra Inter Milan 0 Sansoro Arsenal said the Ghana 0 I don't know tumodia ekoso enyake trakra was Santio Stadio Giuseppe Meazza and I just say enyake trakra payment checks no media man ho na just say ubremo so
say Mbappe bet was 70 goals. Last season alone was 58 goals.
Last season?
Yes, 2025, 58 goals. So say how many goals? 12 goals, right? 12 goals to clock 70. And now you're in Ru, baby. How many goals now was it? I think La Liga was 19 goals.
Yes.
Champions League was 10. How many goals?
And I don't know, just a chance for Arsenal. Boruko Bukayo Saka. Our Rasa attack will shake Obetime Romana Bukayo Saka. Will shake a room. Namsura Bonasa Bedia Brentia. If I said you can rise at Jinaso, Pierre Koma Branta Beno Heights, Real Saliba. When Jinaso Pierre Bona Quatri, or some Pierre Arsenal for the money, Pio also, Amanyaka Trakra, down Bonukra Wanye. This is Bukayo Saka. When Jinaso Pierre Bona Quatri, now Suda Bona Timacobia, was under Bona sign, Ababeti Abrantia. This is Abrante Juran Timber Jinamoso, Pierre Bona Quakama, Abrante. Gabriel Jesus, this is 1 year. What time come out? Obronas, I just said that kind of a chance for Arsenal. What a play! Goal! Oh, what a play, what a build-up, and what a communication, what a finish for Arsenal the Gunners. Abrantia friends Gabriel Jesus. Hey, Arsenal the Gunners. Arsenal the Gunners. Assessed by Julian Timber. Theo. Hey, second half no crown young by you.
In fact, look, this game is going to produce a lot of goals.
Hey,
the main problem is second half will produce more goals. Yes. So let's see. Yendru baby goes with the flow. Goes with flow.
Every flow pa.
Every flow.
And SSS started something close in the 1.5 look at more.
Second half, let me see 1.5.
Okay, second half.
First half, we put their mind.
Oh, okay. Bono aso HSA go ma hu se va HSA consulte anya ketwa kura go na stand Gabriel Yusuf no wo him ne sasa se boni clear goal enti Arsenal the Gunners 1 Inter Milano 0 that only game because of the round of 7 our the Europa Champions League anya ketwa kura na pona be Manola Kanje wachama kaka de bona kama abra first Michael trying to pian back to Abrantia France Manola Kanje wachama count to Abrantia France Lutaro Martinez na so dabi ora bona kwache Lutaro Epe na so dabi center of also play must continue now. Bonabidi Pereira Pierre Manola Kanja. Akanya jump to Pereira. Pereira Sampia to Abrantia France 1 year. This is Abrantia Zeneski. Now so one team Bona Kwako Arsenal the Gunners. Now Abedi Abrantia first and carrier. Or Jamo come and pay about 10 pine. Ya Pimbora so ya push you be center Rafe. Also play must continue now. This is Pereira. Pereira so want to play what 10. Now so one wanna trust here. FIFA law 15 boy Ediatia. Ya to the Atia side the Cancer in Tamlano. And ya better what a game, what a match. And you get to say that the Inter for the Massa. How much as my character say? Match no say Omasentino so amanya ketwa na bona be di Abrantia France Deso David Roya want to play what cover cemetery Korean pine what control bona so be bona to go be abedi Abrantia France D can rise and mo jam kama Pierre Kama Abrantia France it is 1 year this is Abrantia Gabriel against what Jerome so Pierre Kama Abrantia France Bukayo Saka captain tonight what Jerome so want to play what Pierre Kama Martin Odegaard Jerome so what Jerome Kama de bona kwachire akwa Abrantia France this is 1 year this is Gabriel guys Pierre bona kwachire akwa Julian Timber Piaso Kama about center circle what Jerome Kama de Kama back to Timber beam Jina so Miskiri Pierre Kama this is Abrantia Odegaard Pierre about center circle o Pierre bona kakaka Declan Rice or Jerome Kama akwa Abrantia guys the guys are Jerome so Pajan back to 3 sang such a pass o Pierre or bona Abrantia France 1 day or Abrantia Gabriel so now so be want to Abadi Abrantia France young summer goalkeeper tonight and you get track what Jerome Kama Pierre Kama Abrantia Shabe Pierre Kama Nola Kanje Akanje Pierre bona kakasa what Jerome Kama de bona Kama this is Abrantia France Michaela Sebe Ashabia Jamo Kama Pierre Kama Dimako Pierre Kama young summer somewhere I want you to open with the man on your pagenity kakasa was him come about long such and pass or Abrantia France Michael Tran now so one time I just asked us we need one back to Inter Milan in possession Ababedi Abrantia France Dimako lines control Pierre or Kama Abrantia France Shebe what Jerome so Pierre Ababedi Abrantia Manola Kanje Akanje na de bone banka kakasa I was at Santa Secretary Kranchiro wa mom have Pierre Kama Dimako back to Beretta Pierre Kama Zeneski jump back to Dimako Pierre Kama Abrantia France Shebe Achebe Pierre bona kakaka de bone ba Pierre Kama Abrantia France sausage or also Pierre Kama this is Lutaro Martinez back to Abrantia Zeneski General was shaking yes this is Zeneski what the bone ram kakaka was Pierre Kama Santa Saka Adakodi Abrantia France sausage or also Kama Pierre Kama 1 year this is Abrantia Kanje to sausage so it's a General so bet me the bona kana Pierre Kama Abrantia France Dimako to Tran so what a delay now should be as a we possess a massa what a defend from Arsenal or more well organized and you get to watch well nice control from Martin Odegaard to Abrantia now so center referee center referee watch it offside editor Abrantia na your friend is Gabriel Jesus FIFA law 11 the most controversial law in association football or Pierre Kama Bona Bedi Abrantia Makutan were redacting move for Arsenal now so that be David Roya was there at the right time.
AU Radio, always there for you.
David Roya was there at the right time. Watch about Tampaso Pia, Bona Kokori, Abrante Fence, Gabriel Magaes, watch about so Pia Monaco, Memphis to a tier for himself Tottenham, at Tottenham, Borussia Dortmund. I'm also meant to me anti Anyaka crowd, game no Koso, Anyaka Christian Romero, or Tottenham, about Borussia BOV, and some meant to me anti Anugusu Koso, Amanya Better Crown, Commonality Emamo, Anya Better Crown, some Nemo Sound Commonimo, and Better Crown, so game I go so Koso Sharon so, Elsim Eco Pohegan, and Tottenham Samson and Napoli. I'm also meant to me and Tottenham and only game at Koswa. Yeti Emma Manyaka Tokra. Only say previous matches are Jabon Club Bruce and so Chiniaka say Carrot Amateur upon 4-1. And Yaka Tokra, and Yaka say, and Yabete Manchester City and some Lusu to Border Glen and Yabete Cra 3-1. Yabete Sama to believe it or not, or Malusu and Yabete Crahon and Commano. Yeti Emma Manyaka Crana Bonabedi Arsenal. This is HS Inter Milan. A chance for HS International be Bonadifet about this Zelensky, what Jeraso Shekina. HS Zelensky, what Jeraso was shaking us to the Bona to Macobia and the Sukra HS Inter Milan to the Bona say about the Arsenal the Gunners or my Jeraso Inter Sawini possession. Now Inter Dimaco now so West Cross. West Cross Bonatrase a throwing defending one Arsenal air to Ediatia Inter Milan. What a game, what a match. I will go see Pep Miyazawa in your better cry. Hey, as a massa, boy, I'm a boy, the NHS a month for Comatina say, we are too many more because he can be a day. Bonnie said the Ascabe de Pipe because first half no mid disca. Amanyaka.
Mostly I'm a fan check. I say, Master Joe Pami or Monitor Show Life. Yes, or Monitor Show Life was a challenge. Yeah, was a challenge. DK to Janasa. Theo, more big up. Okay. Yeah, that's a person. Yes. Yantabio will be Monshe. Now you didn't call Viria, not young fan 24. Then you might come 17 minutes of game places. Arsenal 1, Inter Milan 0 and a game across on Pona Arsenal beam. About Chiromo Process Kakasa now. Kayosa Kapuno, what about Quache? Marcus Trana, so that we want to deflect. Hi, but you only got a different very one now, baby. Abrante Merit Eze, while lose control. I'm going to go the Abrante First Litaro Martinez back to Berel and also Santa Fe. What you found area to Arsenal? I was Santa Circle Hoppe. What you saw found area to Abrante First Manola Kanje. What you found area Ma Abrante Manola Kanje. Look at the connection and look at that from Gabriel Jesus. I will sell for Inter Milan. Whoa! What a game! What a match! I will say for of course, this is UEFA Champions League 9. Of course, the most biggest competition in Europe. And Yakitrakura, Inter Atomoka, which is for Yakitrakura. Hey, that's it again. Was the quite not just a game ready? Yeah. About you the power, Peter Sausage. On what Tottenham, I must say, Minuka say, Arsenal the Gunners 1, Inter Milan 1, and Yakitrakura. Theo, Biggie.
Senior, hey, Mekachiro say games in there.
18 minutes for one.
This particular game they produce goals, at least 4 goals by the way to my pew.
What's in the bow?
You know, as we speak, Arsenal dominating.
Oh yes.
Arsenal dominating.
Oh dominating.
We share ni XG no crown. 0.69. We share Inter so 0.08. Those are Arsenal dominating. So I'm not surprised that Arsenal did not share first goal. But we share possession also. Inter can be back into the game because they are leading Arsenal in terms of possession. Okay. Ekita 54 against 46. Okay. Of ball possession. Those are Inter is now finding their feet into the game, and I think should they find their feet into the game, the game is going to give a lot of goals. So we should expect more goals as well.
We should expect more. And you can talk and you're beginning not just and you can talk. Hey, what a game! What a night! And you can talk. Peter Sausage. And you can talk now. Bonukra, Arsenal the Gunners. Some PM Kakaka. Jama come 1 goal in 7 matches. And you better crab on a bedi. And you Arsenal the Gunners were there anymore. Now so everyone to Kubia. As I Arsenal, this is make Abrante first match. We go watch 360. A chance now so short now so. Bonatima another chance now so Debbie. Emirati Eze. What a strike and what a miss for Arsenal the Gunners. So Arsenal Tottenham to me young because pressure and what pressure na no dem pa nya keto akura. Hey, of course Olympiacos 1 Bayer Leverkusen 0. I don't know go there. Asum ne guso kwaso anya beta kura obi ansum ne nchese Leverkusen for so etieso wa muntiminti ka Tottenham so go no sa ene de so gina Borussia Dortmund na monsum ne ntiminti ka ana so kwaso Copenhagen 0 Napoli 0 ana sum ne de kwaso Real Madrid team no amonsum ne chese mu de so mu sa ama e kwaso Kylian Mbappe go na gina mu sa Monaco asum ne ntiminti ka ana no game kwaso amanya ketwa kura ye ntwa so na bona bari e chese Arsenal amo e process wa chire ho 1-2 play piano kama ababedi abrante fesa Uriel Timber jam kama tu abrante fesa 1 year this is most area wajana also piano buka kama abrante fesa HS Luis Hele wajana also this is Real Madrid HS amatan fo ba kono no way back in the HS last year anya ketwa kura we ya Madrid for anya ketwa kura wajana kama piano bona ba chire ababedi abrante ya fesa Uriel Timber jana so kama piano bona ba left side ababedi abrante fesa this is most area wajana so to Luis Kelly general also pian kakra wasimu mukona mpiambo na mamo piana kwa Merino general also washe kinimaka piana bona kwa mabrantia ya France Desses Abrante David Roya general also piana bona kama pejanati obetima shekana general also wasimu mra no pejabo no omma nature sem ommo ento omma wa general so sa wa chire ho sa wa relax nature sem bibi ndabone interfone sa omma mo pe ommo wo mfie ho ya ma ya pa ya ma ya mfa ho ana ne dia koso yo achire ho amanya ketwa kura Arsenal ekese omo pese interphone puba no monya kwan awuram na bona kokodi abrante fese Mikel Moreno opiane bona kwachire na bona kokodi abrante fese Giron Timber general so awachire wo pian kakra Janda koma abrante fesa William Saliba general so piano bona ba ababedi abrante ya fesa Uriel Timber to abrante Manchester Luis Kelly to Odegaard now so de bona akwakoche akokodi abrante fesa Bereda nan chepen pan ya pibo na firi opanyai NHS Zelensky di tche akokodi abrante Bereda piano koma Zelensky to abrante Dimako piano bona touch for Tran now so that we want do one time amabona kodi abrante fesa David Roya wabe so bona so tche amanya ketwa kwa ni bi ndabone nto no akasa people kwa na watwe place na ma te say in for no amama chese ase omo mpeso meko omo suro omo se Arsenal for no mo ntimi mbo omo bomb dead enya beta kura bona be David Roya e wa chire wa lem kama akokodi abrante William Saliba wa control rasa attack e Arsenal what a king we your friends are king malenka king anya ketwa kura wa sanan manako e chese bronya e chese aben kwan no piano bona be William Saliba large control pass now so they bona Timakobia abedi abrante fese Zelensky to Dimako piano bona ko akokodi abrante fese Dimako German so piano bona ko back to Zelensky our center circle wajawa kama to Abrantia your first Dimako to Abrante first Peter Ayososek what the goal scorer and also Nelson Piamono back to Dimako German kwatire or the one piano kwa Abrante first Ashebe piano kama Jan Soma goalkeeper no piano but one thing piano kwa kama Abrante Manola Kanje back to Manola Kanje BM Akanje Piamboni ba Ojana Kakaka Ojana Kakaka ba amanya ketwakra now in Milan watches Berera piano kama Abrante Manola Kanje back to Yansoma. I want to come more interpol Bono Mande come up here. I'm a Yaka track like this. I African Union Television Live on Febo. Or better my corner comment for Toy back and Kai. Watch our camera system at the Korean Pie. Want to do on Tempaswa. I'm an Arsenal Sanguini possession. I watch it over David Roya. The Roya German also. While Le Pasana Cocodim. I rent William Saliba. Piampiambonica Kaka. I'm a center circle. Piampia Kaka Pushibra. Omobwa. Not just Obianco. Omina Janjo. I'm just a man who's Abrante Macutran credit in San Eson Sisi. Living that bonnet. Omomma. The Amopebi Amomma. And Yaka track and Bonabedi Asana. Omopiampia Bonnet Bassa. And Yaka track. This is Abrante for Samuel's career. Pierre Come Abrante Louis Kelly. What Trout Trossard Pia to Odegaard Mikel Eze. Is a General Pia Santa Saka. While Lucy possessing to Zelensky Pierre Come Pereira release possession to Zelensky. What Pierre Come the goal scorer Peter Ayososek. Now should have been Santa Rafe Peru. What a foul at the Amasere versus HSC in Milan. Cyper.
Boss.
1-1.
Well, 1-1. I think the energy can go in the flow. But in the first half, Obiabe tried the two managers try to steady the other opponents and the Obiabe come up. As the Inter format come out very cautious. One person may be in Obiabe so they be now Obiabe will person playoff in the Champions League. Obiabe so qualifies to because the more open playoff now players fatigue is set in injuries as well. a bomber brave, but so what me qualifier, Ubenya at least enough time to also rest. But now you can say Arsenal qualify 18 points. They say because see Ubenya 19 points, we qualify, and Inter Ubenya 18 points. So what do you have to do? I saw very cautious, making sure say go behind team inside, but still now we are going to. I mean, witness another goal in this game.
And we just say any side for the blessing on not just on commodity amamo. Amanya Ketra crack still 1 year. Anya Ketra crack 25 minutes of gameplay. Anya better cry do be a bio about rest of the time because Sakano or shaking Crawford. Amanya Ketra crack. Now Bona Bunches or Chasso Kama. So one time could be a baby Makusran. Tran the general so now should have been water mix now so center of Frisedeni. Was a calm down. Calm down. Munyabatre. Now we're a young Kuala game. Into Munyabatre. Now I said, one year bribi, let's just say, and your trophy. So, anti center of come place the town. Amanya Kitrakra. What a game, what a match is it? And Yaki Trakra. You do be a Bia was a dynamic catcher on your better cry. Now commentary continue now. Yes, watching us. So this is Abrante Trossard where you crossing us on the deflate. I'm a bona trust on your corner kick. Bono corner kick your boy Eddie at your side of first in Milan. Anya Ketrakra. This African Union Television live on Facebook also. Obetima commenting or share the Maya. Nanya Masumetima Kama, Ayakama at Yamamo. Amanya Betakura, Brusha Dotmadu red card. Red card at PM about Tottenham Hospital, Stadium Hall, Anya Betakura. Abrante first Daniel S. Siversen. What do red card? Anya Betakura, Rehosem. Amateur Koto, I was just a Dortmund side and Yaki Trabra, Moda from a Kabakua, almost intimately a throw, and I say, Bono, your corner cake, Reta, Arsenal, elbow, editor, Inter, is a Kawan Kababonus Cemetery, Korean Pine, Boedia, Ebohun, Wabono, Bonaterese throwing, Yatu Editia in Milan.
Hey, you radio, always there for you.
What a game it is! Borussia Dortmund, red card. Say, Amubo 10 against 11. 10 against 11, Yaki Trakra. What Jama come now, Bonabedi, Abrante Fraser, Lewis Kelly, Piano Kama, Abrante Fraser, Real Saliba back 2, Abrante Fraser, HSA Julian Timber Jam Kama, 2 Abrante Fraser, this is 1 year, Gabriel Jesus Bukayo, Saka Piano Kama to Bona Quatre, now Bona Quakadi, Abrante Fraser, this is Lewis Kelly back to Abrante Real Saliba General so, Obetimona Kwana, Piano Kama, Abrante Morino, Marina General so to Abrante Fraser Timber back to Marino back to Timber, Omobo Motesa, Omohua, and Yaki Trakra with Piano Kama, I don't want to say my chance for it to say Arsenal Sulabi, or maybe you Bonafio, now Bonacodi Gabriel Souls, or control and lovely control for Gabriel Souls. This is Odegaard, went to my German Tem, now Sunabe Babelity, Abrante Lutaro Martinez, where you pass not to, or Shabrante 1 year, this is Abrante First Sausage, on a Deboniba, a chance for Inter Turan.
Hey, you radio, always there for you.
Aye. Real Madrid and some Nasayan Tubio, Kylian Mbappe. Aye. Vinicius Junior assess Kylian above brace. What's that?
So, Champions League last season, or a joint top scorer again on the Hurricane, right? And listen, this season was 6 games, 11 goals.
Yeah.
And the La Liga was at 19 goals. Now 19 plus 11 is 30.
Yes.
You know, baby, 17 on course. And last season was one of his best goal scoring season, scoring 58 goals in 57 games. That was killing Mbappe for you. And this goal, fantastic one, being assisted by Vinicius Junior. It tells you say now the guy is gradually.
Say fast now. Who don't they?
No, yes. Bro, for now, no, they still have to do that because once Vinicius Junior want to be paid like Mbappe, that 30 million euros, super so GBA. And so my phone will say yes, indeed, you are working for that.
Okay,
that's what he has said. And Unya Dumabia, Obia last 5 seasons, what about Real Madrid manager Champions League 2, Vinicius Junior. Then it go to this point, what but down. Last 2 years, you were opted to win the Ballon d'Or, but Yedema Rodri, those saying said so many things echo inside here. Yedema Rodri, but what happened? As I say, Vinicius Junior what drop performs, so it means there's something wrong with the guy. And so no one can psychological, no one psyching home than some other members are psyching home. And in this game, though we are monitoring the Inter Milan Arsenal game, but in this game, you could see Madrid are really dominating against AS Monaco.
Madrid is dominated against AS Monaco. Nyaki Trakra Kylian Mbappe for you. Kylian Mbappe. Why any 2 Edema Madrid Bobo Kona Nyaki Trakra. Wow. Crawford Yejuma. Hi. And Yakitrakra. This Europa Champions League night and Yakitrakra. Will be a Channel Inter Milan, Arsenal. The league leaders of EPL. RFA Italian Serie A league leaders. Yes, Paro Saint-Germain. Almost at Watana and Yakitrakra. Abrante Frase. Where is Zari Emery? Orona Tuatrano, Amanyake Trakwanti, Paro Saint-Germain 1, Sporting CP 0. I don't know game a coso, Amanyake Trakra. I'm in front to that. And from also Copiamo Giuseppe Miaza was and Siroa, the Pato di Etienne, Inter Milan 1. Sansoro Arsenal the Gunners 1, and also near Kosovo, Amano Commoning in Ayati Amamo, Amaya Better now, Bonabedi, Gabriel Sabrante, Professor William Saliba, what jump back to Timber to Saliba, our Santa Sacro, of Epia, Kaka Crasa, Biana Kama to Timber Teramoso, or the Bonia Remo, Timber de Boniba, Uromo Pedanity, or Piana Kama Bukayo Saka, Sakana de Boniba. Bukayo Saka, what Janso Pierre Koma, Abrante Francis William Saliba, back to William Saliba Beam, William Saliba Pedanity, a channel come to a Kakama Abranta, if Francis Bukayo Saka were right at or Shake, Abetima Ramayas, Bukayo Saka Remo, Bukayo Nasu Dabi, Bonatura Sene Konake Close 17, Captain Fantastic tonight, Bukayo Saka, Yakushamu, women and Yakushamu, woke up. Theo, Yakushamu, woke up. Blasters, a man for show come say back of final. You show more. Hey, you're a singler.
9 now say 18 being one. 18 being.
Hurricane.
But I think that one is a debate for another day. Yeah. Ocean England squad, you can't even Blaster player Ben and compare the English squad. And our brother friends Antoine Samuel, English squad more, but in a bench. Now Tima Fifo the Munila bench. Tima Kopama bench. Tima. Whoa! Go! Arsenal! Brilliant! What a corner kick! What a header! What a set pieces for Arsenal! Indeed, you cannot take it from them. Set pieces. Set pieces. Look at that. Gabriel Jesus once again. Theo, Didi. Gabriel Jesus once again. 2 goals.
Boss player. You better game as my catcher was a goals be flow.
Aye.
And a flow.
Gabriel Jesus.
Me put in a second half na goals never.
Yes.
Because of the nature of the Champions League tournament.
Yeah. Paris Saint-Germain go on Omanje.
So as I'm saying, goals in the flow side. Check it baby Gabriel Jesus now. And check the Trossard a heady ball in full command.
Yes.
I told you. Look, Nientia Inter Milan have conceded biom say. Arsenal take it back the dominance no more have Dada.
Yeah.
So possession they've lost possession to Arsenal, and that's why Arsenal have found their feet back into the game.
Okay.
We check one more XG it's 1.52.
Okay.
For Arsenal and 0.43 for Inter.
Okay.
This shows that Inter Milan are not going forward to try and test the defense and the goalkeeper of Arsenal. Okay. And for that matter, they are not getting the needed result they want. But in the case of Arsenal, they are going forward direct, testing the defense of Inter Milan. And so I'm not surprised Inter Milan, Arsenal are taking lead in the game. Look at the press.
Talk of their set pieces. Arsenal for us, I don't know what they beat.
Yeah, that's their signature. As we speak, that's their signature.
Okay.
So there some things we were omunya true crowd. I was like utumis FE. Arsenal a team omunya set pieces free kick, corner kick. You need to be very worried about them because go here Inter Milan conceding from set piece. Okay. So we are going to see more goals flowing, and me put them say 4. They say wow,
hey, Asamu. Boss, to add to what you say. What say? Mikachu was say in the pre-match. Mikachu say Arsenal like only notable for set pieces. Okay. So when you give them set pieces, as a one penalty, say one show. And we saw that against Real Madrid last season. Yeah. Declan Rice Madrid. Court forward, you know, say two. So what they say. And in the Premier League, they are doing that. Okay. And Arsenal, it's like it's becoming part of, and I say becoming their trademark in terms of set piece. Or minute through a dangerous, 18 box no quite they are very dangerous. Okay. So I'm not gonna cry the womb. Because in the potato is a Gabriel Jesus passing through the Inter Milan defense. And we all know say when it comes to the Katongo football, Iban say Inter Milan, I say the boys say the Italians say for them putting for air ball, and I say that kind of set piece and some better. But look at what is happening now. And a short man like Gabriel Jesus giving them the goals.
Giving them the goals, a chance for international to be Bonantimaku Bia. Bonantimaku Bia Kwana Koswani Sisi, Dena Kum, Bibia Kumpa, Trossard. What the boot to not shine at all. And Yaki Trakra, what a game, what a match. What a game, what a match. Born a corner kick for Inter Milan. FIFA 17. Jaboria tia side the Cancer Arsenal Gunners. What about come Piano come to Dimaco San Piero Kama, Arate Beretta crossing up Nasuda be Panyai, what a coquate, Nasuda be Bonantimaco, be a center Rafi, Silva Aji, offside, and I found what year, Editia Brante Fessel Lutaro Martinez. Yes, I went to win a Ballon d'Or. Lutaro Martinez, one of the finest striker. What you found, control no Bono chest tie. And a cobon and sa inti bonne foul. I want the Canadian more pay or Arsenal or chip border come out. Or about come out Arantia. This is just 1 year Luis Kelly. Or Pierre Bola Cochile come out Arante France Timber. Or General Bolson or Pierre. A come out Arante Del Royal. One play to play. Which about Kakao Semo. At the Korean Monepim. A year Panyai. Or Pimbola Tonchama Semo Casay. Attacking throw in favor of Arsenal. And you can talk about game of Arsenal Boyd and Washe. Just a 4-1 on Mukwe this season on Met Magic Treble. Hey, and you can talk about form and watch say, and you better cry. And you can talk with now, Bona Babedi, Side the Canada Sabrante William Saliba, Saliba Janda come out Arante first Lewis Kelly, Skelly Najarabon so, Piano come out Arante first Marino back to William Saliba, Saliba Awachiro, Opejano Sapiana Kama. This is Arante 1 year, William Saliba near, Wajama Kama to or Shabrante first Bukayo second Sudabi, Bukayo second to Romike Marino near, where you pass on to or Shabrante first Gabriel. This is Bukayo Saka, where we no control Bukayo. What a mess! Hey, Bukayo Saka. The idea was good, but the placement was poor. Look at that. Bukayo Saka. Omusho, Mikel Arteta Matre. Calm down. Munya batre. You lead into Munya batre. Calm down. Inte way basa fuatan fupao. Sebasa nya winter me for pa winter Milan for pa no buko kwa pai because e dey omo yawo mo no can get say is this an excuse or so ana on the free bench be punish omo sa no now bona be di abrante first Peter so say you pass na to now bona be di abrante bereda control na so da be bona trust experience I will say for Tottenham I 2 Dominic Solanke, hey, I quite so bad. I just a Tottenham for hey, I'm not going to Bocao. And I'm a boy.
Oh yeah, for the expectation or the bar Tottenham. I'm not an Richarlison preparing than no, but I think they ultimately leave it to expectation. That kind of zone energy, not the bad team. I think though football there were so many kind of uncertain things. Sometimes about the first season and the first 2 seasons we also but in the next season that farmer come out. So let's wait and see. Maybe the best is yet to come out from Brighton Dominic Solanke. No, it seems almost any free. Bournemouth. Yeah, Bournemouth. And then the guy, but we have to be seen football.
BBA to me seeing football. I don't know. Yes, commentary continue. Bona already can Arsenal again. Now should I be bona trust you? No, corner kick in favor of a year Arsenal. Magola Kanji, one of IHS the most experienced at the time of Manchester City.
So Manuel Kanji be joining them. Say, oh, in the Premier League, and I say, Arsenal who you be on the team also near Bayern Munich. Okay. And now you are down by 2-1. We are waiting to see at the end of the 90 minutes. Say, and Johnny bit of Mana Sibia, Kasakwa. Young Charles Way, this is IHS Inter. Well, good at him, young upon Jesus Christ. Hey!
Abrante face Luis Henrique. Brazilian international, 24 years of age. Akwawe pa we upe kwala bo Brazil. Yeah, obet na ma to agene. Enya ketu akura. I dare your back. I ko hina sare eno no suka puduo ibra. Enya ketu akura na chese eno no good job keep it up guys. Eno dia ba de na kwawe so teacher se hono ma oyeye. Masa ye hu abre. Yampe yampe your officer omo yama yampe. Yeah, yampe. Yampe kura. Sadi we de yampe. Me officer me yebi. Mempe. I don't come on. Ponaberi Santa Saka. You control this is as a Bukayo Saka. What right side attack. What shaking us on me. What taking one Bukayo Saka. What a player. Bukayo Saka. Crossing a ball. Pang. Manula Kanji kona kick. The Obin Mano.
G playing against Arsenal, though not at Manchester City, but Inter Milan. No, I say only the team Arsenal very well. Okay, and at least he knows that this is how Arsenal play. In terms of set piece, they are very good. So as anytime be across the box, he try to bury it away. So the Bianco fans so somebody be the Inter Milan team. No, but we're trying the best, but still no 2 goals after nothing. So let's wait and see.
Let's wait and see. Anya kitwa kraboni sa kona kikibiemo. Obini yem se gugu bram anya beto ekra corner kick again. FIFA law 17 your body atia Inter Milan nya ketwa kra ebetantima ye guana Inter Milan to defend. Bukayo Saka, look at the arrangement for Arsenal. Bukayo hey ketwa tena mobiemo neselbone nsaye center referee Pedro Silva what a foul. Eddie Ama Inter Milan. Hey, Arsenal for set pieces coach no matter. Or your finest, or your top, or your killing car man. Masa, technical. Yeah, say one more book on a kekina. I say, Obian found. No matter to why it is I say banana second be what they can anymore. Or better winning by your body free pine.
Now, in doing so, no, it becomes very difficult for you to defend against them.
Yes.
Because good. Because why no one say men found. Yeah. It won't avoid maybe I me found. But at the end, the ball no buy in the 18 box. No one say yes. You want to so to beat Arsenal, that is why Crystal Palace and other teams are able to beat Arsenal because boss crown be. Well, and then you make sure say you block that kind of passing lane, then must have set piece snap. Say Amalia, then Arsenal me do whatever kilometers, but so almost have crossing the box and over goes because Mikel Merino no one small or the little bit and is with my there. It's my show.
Just only Taro Martinez. Now wait. Argentina for you, the Argentina international
candidate. No.
Hey, so Hey, Martinez.
But on a more serious note, Kivu needs to find a solution to this Arsenal team.
Okay.
Senya crosses need free the right flanks of the Arsenal attack never. He needs to find a solution to that. Now unstop it, Senya will give away set pieces now.
Yeah.
Unstop it.
Okay.
By doing so, Robert now coming back into the game and find his role and try to see Robert in this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one stop mo dia na chese bo we dia bia 5 bebe tima pm ba so for bomb pass o mo show mo nteka because dia mo ye no mo call fan akura ma akoye hwe ma ko bie mo tu say go ana Paris Saint-Germain for bomb woto.
They should also forget say Ronaldo also let you down. They should also forget that. Say Arao also count pa na Barcelona's game against Milan. Yes, and then also Barca were reluctant because no more say complacency. Yes. You just say
Lamine Yamal.
No, that guy Lamine Yamal, fantastic player, but on do that level. Yeah, Neymar or the Barcelona scene in book. Except PSG 6-1, and qualify into the Champions League final. I think that was the last Champions League of 2015, right? But Lamine Yamal ain't do that level, but he want to get to the. Last season Barcelona team, all the players are Barca A2. And that's even a 3 because you talk about rejection in post, you talk about Pedro Gonzalez and then Rafinha. This way the guys are carry Barcelona on their shoulders, making us to be a better come out. Now let's look at Rafinha, the Champions League. Fantastic, super. In the La Liga, super. And last season, your doctors now more Basabaka say Rafinha, you will see Randy Bobon and what. And one video will be play. That is why we have been seeing this season like a piano. And Rafinha without and Barcelona without Rafinha, and Secotoko without Benjamin Asari. And sorry, Has without Benjamin Asari. What do you say? And a house without Solomon. House without Solomon Agusi. That's what you say. Because oh yes, because our keepers will anyone can have so Barcelona without Rafinha. Eddie now against Real Sociedad. Rafinha, look at what happened to Barcelona. They bombed 2-1. Sure. But Rafinha can be different story against Real Madrid. In the Super Cup final, the Rafinha de Madrid, 2 goals, making sure somebody trophy now Barcelona. So Rafinha and I said Lamine should calm down, learn from the guy. No, and I don't
even understand why during the Ballon d'Or they voted and gave the spot to Lamar ahead of Rafinha.
That is football politics for football.
Football no yenya the idea about to say ebia about to voting.
It sounds so funny.
It sounds so
funny. And me people were saying
fantastic.
But
look, me
Obi I was saying 9 goals to the Ballon d'Or.
That's so crazy. Sometimes football is not fair, but it is what it is.
I don't know, just me summarizes on the day. Nyaki Trakura Cyper the lesson of faith. Not just the fresh biggie in town. Nyaki Trakura. Just the tennis mind, not just a Formula 1 man, NBA, Massa, Mamu Peno. I waba, obey the camera breakdown, be enjoy. I'm a Nyaki Trakura, and you better crab, be the first to know. Always there for you, African Union Television, Premier, no so. If I tell I am maybe 7 to 9, yet not say, I'm a Pamuna Grim, I'm a Nyaki Trakura. Christopher Katongo, or General Gomuamaza, and Nyaki Trakura, and maybe the general person of will breaking him down. At the moment, I just say, Massa, Obegane, and Nyaki Trakura, no, come on, now Bonaberi HS in time. Or send the bonus question and what I say. Now the Bonab Tesako, HS Inter, or we just say Asanta Sayomo, now Bonaberi Asana, what control love the control, also Bonatuma, Abari Abasa Tima Jeramoso, Bonatuma Kobia, somebody Arantia, if first one day, this is Abrante first Louis Sarike, or Jimoro Pierre Monaco, and Bonatuma Kobia, Tima Jama Kama, Nasorabi, Japio, Thomas Santa Rafe, Pedro Silva, what a foul. What a foul, our one Manyaka Tracker, left side attack from HS Inter Milan, Yaka Tracker, 45 minutes in also. Arsenal Gunners 2, Inter Milano, HS 1, and then the Acoso, Amanyaka Tracker, the goal was scored by Arante Fese Gabriel Jesus, and Yabeta Kura, what Bob Bress, and Yabeta Kura, Yaka Tracker, tonight this is the run of 7. Our UEFA champions in Yaka Tracker, Santa Rafe. Pedro Silva, what shall I be in the first half? Panawaya, about Gusefa Miaza Sansiro, and Yaketrakura, Inter Milan 1, Arsenal the Gunners 2, and Yaketrakura, Inti way around 7, and a year born into wine and a top league, you know, about top 8. Well, about top in the top 8 automatically, what qualify now, what train, na what your opponent, na play off on Soba. Nani amanso metima kama ewo ho. I think say every top 8 one ba no omo ya no mo tape wo ma omebo playoff no omo ba no ma fesu omo na eni amanso ay kama enti se okobo playoff a bompa ye se wan ko hie team bia ya masa obekọ nani amanso ay kama. First off, Arsenal the Gunners 2, International Milan 1. Gabriel Jesus 2 goals, Abrante Friends Peter Ayesosich 1. Eno ene koso other sectors no mame ye eno so Jackson Mfama enkrofo na fe yenko summarize no so na fe yantene ye hombra na yembe fast calf no Katongo ebetena se no ya ne kama edi ama na bi me so etimai fine eho na bibia so etimai fine ewo ho other sectors no yes Madrid 2-0 na na omodi akọ enye keto akora wo first half ho amanye keto akora Tottenham enso eye ni 2 ewo ho amanye bete kora eno so eguso a enye bete kora first half enso etimi akona wiye amaye de ho nkomo no nyina no eno so emamo ewo eye dwumadie no so enti Madrid 2 Monaco eye 0 first half eno so ene de tena no me pacho sharon so sewroma Copenhagen red card omadi amokra the first half no manya nko omudu so bo amanya keto akora Napoli 1 anene tie koso awasa game a enya keto akora ho nkomo no yadi am Thomas Delaney and ade a red card amanya keto akora Copenhagen red card 10 against 11 Napoli and so eje se elide ka ba Scott McTominay rejected stone Wo yadwuma anya ketu akura said America no 2 and Arsenal 2 Inter Milan 1 and Ufema Olympiacos 2 hey Leverkusen 0 I don't know dear koso amanya ketu akura uwemu a abranche France ayem Maidi Teremi ono NHS etwatena amanya ketu akura and afa abranche France Costinha and so ede ba kopie so ho no ma yedin komone mamo Tottenham 2 Borussia Dortmund and so intimate red card equity ma abranche France Daniel Severson and a did red card Dominic Solanke enya go and afa Christian Romero ede ba ko epie so Madrid target defender ba ko Madrid Timothy enya keto akora no so oboa ebesi bo so se kan 48 minutes to Copenhagen game no say you go so bo Biggie first half
boss should you ask me to be fair about the assessment of this first half game that actually between Inter Milan and Arsenal Gunners? Look, I'll be fair. Inter able, but I have not seen the Inter Milan play so well so far. I have not seen them play so well so far. Because we share game no more born. I say game. The coach on the touchline needs to do something. And what say enough changes the way or say bunny ball. Look, in this era of football, transition is very key if you want to dominate. And so we share senior Arsenal for air dominating transitions because when you ball now ball no ensan komuchi ensan ko ra omo 18-yard box man san the ball number no ball no buy they know where Zubimendi jina na pass no call eze baby ojina na pass no call baby Merino jina na pass no call na pass no call so Saka look at the rate at which or having impact in this game that should tell you say transitions na jumanintina omunya chances like this. Two, set piece na Inter Milan give you away no because they are not playing so well intino. Ama omo consider corner kicks in these games. And on ama Arsenal enya hutumi to the extent so hutumi using these opportunities in set pieces nibi. Eddie she goes no. The catch this game is going to produce a lot of goals. First half, no, I produced 3 goals. Second half, like I said, it's 2 goals. I can't.
Second half.
At least 2 goals between. So let's hope and pray. Say things get better for Inter Milan in the second half. If things don't get better, then possibly it's going to stay like this 2-1 and area. And possibly because of the way Arsenal are able. Because transition is not more yet. Look, don't forget again a year about Trossard impact to Mutu.
Yes.
Nipa who pane Bukayo Saka. So imagine say channels meaning work perfectly. Not a beefy Saka however, a beefy Trossard however. Just imagine the kind of goals Arsenal going to mention. And you see, when you go to Italy, Italians are known for defensive football. And I don't know, that's why I don't know, say, I don't think that coach no ball, as a ball no or city deep on person of a call. When they get the ball in their own half now, it will ask an opportunity. A press a warm half to make the ball turn it over to make it an attack on them. So I'm expecting say second half no yaba the likes of Dimarco, Lautaro Martinez, Thuram, Zelensky, these guys will stand on their feet, come into the game, and do something. Coach, not just touchline and so on, should make sure say the tactics no use or vary. Because tactics no you don't play static, you vary. We have tactics, antics and variations. These are all things that you consider when would not touch line as a coach. So may expect say in second half the coach will do something on the touch line for him to bring back Inter Milan into the game and we may see good football. And to the Arsenal side also look, this is Champions League. This is the moment that they need to tell the world the reason why Omoda first Champions League table. This is a statement. They need a statement win So my omunti munyo de.
Maybe I got to be near Coco baby. Then I will be qualified. Good.
So they need to take this game very serious.
Yeah.
Almost second half, and they should make sure it's almost kill the game at the early stage. The next 15-20 minutes, also to be kill the game.
Okay.
By doing so, it gives them the opportunity to also have rest some of the players for the EPL games that they are there.
Okay.
And I'm hoping second half maybe experience a very nice game.
Okay.
In that regard.
Okay, I know a fresh beginning no amanyake trakura or say Gabitron the foreigner was say more fire guys and what the aba ayana move for locations in account party coincidence grip why
so whatever media
okay Gabi na mayanchia na enso extra juma obo ewo ho na we monitor juma de no party constant bridges yes the only HS Ghanaian ye man doctor okuta brofu kwandi ofri HS kromu aya friend say krobi shahanom uko to ayi to bodom side ho
to bodom
ayi krobi shaho mi refi krono afa pa e was e wo people no down mi refi na say kura na mi Katongo mi refi
older star na also to bodom
to bodom side ho mi refi o mi kaya meka e ho no wo hye nyeke to akwenti party mama nti oye pa the only doctor nti o say more for a big Kwame Wins and odi aba very for say more for sweetheart sweetheart me ti oba who say be fine there me yada opa oi ya be fine sweetheart enter cry be fine so for mama nti o
first half na Benabe here and so far 3 goals in the first 45 minutes of the 90 minutes we had 3 goals
sure.
And Italian team no, an Italian Serie A teams no, that is Inter Milan. And it's when they come into the Champions League, they have a different set of mindset. Say we are in to defend, we are in to defend, and not only Inter Milan. Talk about Juventus, talk about AC Milan, talk about Lazio, talk about the other teams. You know, when they come, they have that mindset. Say, you're Italian team, and Italian philosophy is about defending, and then maybe rely on the counter, and you get your goal, and then now I can see able to Boyam. Oh, okay. Then Boyam can turn side. Yeah. Okay, so that is that. So Inter Milan, episode Motica, because Obia Oda sees position there, and now Madrid is leading. So Madrid ever be saying Marco. So you need to, vary your tactic like Theo. There should be kind of tactical variations from Christian team. We said that and the boys meeting there. Also open up to press team of say Arsenal because Arsenal are a possessing team. So the more you try to close up, the more they press you.
Now, I say Inter Milan Bobo Kono. It seems that 3-5-1 or 3-5-2 now more. 3-5-2.
Yes, that is the
defensive philosophy now.
When you say Barcelona, let's look at Barcelona.
Yeah.
When your coach Ben Oba, you'll be forced to play the 4-3-3 formation of Barcelona.
Okay.
And Madrid to sometimes 4-3-3, sometimes 4-4-2.
Yeah.
It depends on the philosophy. And it's about diamond formation, 4-1-4-1 formation.
Yeah.
It depends on how a person go.
Yeah.
But your team is that is their philosophy.
Yes.
And looking at we are modern. And Barcelona philosophy back can say always let's promote the players from the La Masia. Madrid sir.
Okay.
What is AC Milan unless it be Inter Milan as Manchester City sir. Chelsea sir. Will be on the philosophy. Yeah. So Inter Milan playing the 4-3-5 3-5-2 and normal to them. That is basically how our Italian football on Bono. Antonio Conte about Chelsea, we saw him playing the same system. Yes. Chelsea. Yes. Even Oko Tottenham Hotspur, he will play the same system. Talk about Jose Mourinho, who come to they learn different styles of play, but I don't know why always the Italian coaches want to stick to one plan. No, it's a team I'm born. Hey, Arsenal. Now what I say, and I said to you, I say Christian chief person Tikana. And so make sure to prevent Arsenal from getting more set pieces. Yes. Because some Arsenal more set pieces, then you are giving them the key to harm you.
Sure.
That's what they are saying. Yes, and also Arsenal now trying to showcase to the world, to the other clubs, say yes, this season Champions League that first. No, Arsenal is all winning. Now Arsenal winning 21 points. What the team only be anche. Good. But after winning, the next stage in any day. What is the next objective? Ope say winning keke and I will delete table keke never you free man. Ope say Real Madrid last time Arsenal dey but Bayern Munich ebe you free.
Yeah.
What you say? So Arsenal
is it
PhD? Sorry, PhD. Ebe you film. Eba not to us. Eba Champions League. No. So Arsenal person writing history. You also have to show say Mania bring indeed to do something for me. Arsenal the novel the Arsenal the team. No. And that's a combine. So Arsenal have a lot of things to do. In this evening Champions League cracker against Inter Milan, but showcase to the other clubs say so by showing say Mikel Arteta won. And I don't know why they even consider that goal. I understand say Christian Mosquera partnership with Saliba no solid sir because Saliba has always played with Gabriel Magalhaes, making sure some telepathy me understand but they should do something. When the Samboya Martinez and you could have born and coach you.
Oh, yes.
When you're born and coach good. So it means that Arsenal still not defensively. There are some loopholes. Those Inter pressure already, but Inter they could also punish them on that.
Okay. Now, Kakrabi on Man City losing to body game by 3 goals to 1. Kakrabi.
Only say Abrante Ellen brought Halam and as she goes in the Champions League more than entire Norwegian clubs need. Was 53 goals, and almost must 48 goals. One player.
Yes.
Now say what's now? El Halan and Shegua, team need to mean Shegu, yeah. Pep Guardiola problem. Come here, say Pep Guardiola.
I say players no. On him their own start here because as a squad and they won't team can say Man City squad.
There's a difference between having the squad and having a team.
Okay.
Barcelona and the squad is but Barca with team.
Okay.
Share PSG. Now, apart from Ousmane Dembele, when the team was say PSG team with here, we senior mind. Oh, Hakim, you can't compare. No. I'm talking about charisma.
Okay.
Charisma. Dembele have seen it all. From Borussia Dortmund to FC Barcelona. Look at the amount of money coming from. Look at Korean first free Barcelona. Oh, you understand? I understand. But they are playing as a team. When they are playing, they are all looking at the success of Ousmane Dembele. And last season, look at PSG, or the Champions League, the French League, Coupe de France. And Ebuama Ousmane Dembele, Edgy Ballon d'Or. That's best. That is what we are talking about as a team. But Barcelona team, you would see Pedri Betimaje, Lamine Yamal, Rafinha. It means everywhere be like that kind of selfishness in the album. But Madrid team no, you with that kind of individual brilliance. Now the other Madrid brilliance say Vinicius person oshe, Rodrigo person oshe, Mbappe person ye talisman, Jude Bellingham crying now person oshe. And now person oshe. But say Opa Madrid team coming together say we want to play for Mbappe. That is a team debate must stop Madrid.
Okay.
So what you say? But Manchester City, yes, Mokofa Tijani Renes Haba. Ranche Kiaba, Mokofa, Branty Fenley say Antoine Semanyaba, and Mokofa even Magu Swaba. But someone not the telepathy, the understanding, say, yeah, bomb we are, now, say, Tim Rabbe, Ellen Haaland team. Ellen Haaland and Shah, Amobre, Ellen Haaland and Shigu in the ecosystem.
Okay, may I say, also just a Cyper the bless. I don't know. I big Kakrabi or Man City issue, and I'm sorry, so Katongo International.
Boss. This is Champions League.
Okay.
Champions League air competition. Oh boy. You need to show character.
Okay.
Character.
Okay.
Only character won't mean ball. Don't forget, some of these smaller teams they are there to exhibit their players to the world market.
Okay.
It is a big team, that's a winner on the ball. And you don't put things right, they will disgrace you.
Okay.
Player now or share 2 goals ma Bodo Glimpse no. Young guy.
Yeah.
Young guy.
And
you see, Pep Guardiola needs to understand something.
Okay.
You cannot force a horse to drink water. If say oh normal, you cannot force it. Look, Nico really midfield now in the boy. I say no, I said the same. Midfield, I want to pass anything. So, from this time onwards, Pep Guardiola needs to do well and make sure say, that is to make sure say, Obenya enough outputs from the players, And so for that matter, that's what I need. That's what I think say City needs to do.
Okay. But I say, I know a fresh beginner for Cyper the blessing or two can summarize and I just my brother, my brother, my touch the amameno. Second of Estati, Katongo, Ethanasi, and Kama Eddie Amamo. Yabasi, stay tuned.
AU Radio, always there for you.
All right, once again, Jansa Mama Joe, Aquaba PM and Fambra, your super mega down, undoubtedly your best sports station in the region, the city, and beyond. African Union Television, always there for you. UEFA Champions League, where I run 7-game between International Milano and Arsenal the Gunners. What you say, DK wins, and Justice for first half at the Mamo. Christopher Katongo Menso Mebabetua, second department of the game now at the amount. Menoka say, referee watching and Fifin watching by my affair to some no. Yet the Ashisha so kama. Arsenal are leading by 2 goals to 1. Kan Ketesi Abrata France Gabriel Jesus. Ono anawanya goals to me no tema Arsenal Bobo Kono. Ana Peter Susek. Yes, one also at me anya cancellation. Bono aya corner kick ya po at Inter Milan. Why and the Jabonati? Wapaya bona tete bosi mapimbo na sutape. Bwana kwa kofa goal post na so. Abrata France Martin Supimenti. Bwana wapime na kwa kofa goal post na so. Martin Supimenti. Wapimbo no ama bono afa goal post na so. Yesi akano simane mako adwanan enwoche 48-minute place our stadio ku se Mianza. Buona babeti Inter Milan for the crop on babeti Abratan Didi Stefan Fretese Abratan T80 Asebi no crapono what the Pona Bachelor Manuel Akanji ne Piapono Inter Milan Inter for the crapono Wapiabona babeti Abratan Fretese Frederico Dimarco appear to confirm Nicola Barella appear bona babeti Inter Milan Interphone exchange passes together Inter Milan exchange passes on a point of Inter Bratan T80 Lewis Enrique appear bona babeti Bratan T80 I appear Zelinski the one about babeti Bratan T80 Dimarco the club on Inter Milan Inter wapiambona uchochela Lautaro Martinez Dimarco Nasutape Arsenal bona babeti Gabriel Magalhaes apiambona babeti Timber opono tumu searching for Bratan TNT Gabriel Jesus wapiambona body champion Arsenal na debone ko Arsenal bobokono Arsenal attacking Arsenal bakumel naso yibona finisam jaje por ede frena ni mpona babeti Lewis Enrique apiambona ede bona bachire woleketa Bratan TD Asebi the Crapono, Wapiapon Asebi Crapon Tima the Inter Milan, Wapiata Manukoki Pa Jan Soma Pia Albona Kokma Bratan the Pio Zielinski apia at the Bonacoma, a battle din de Susik, a baby de Timaco. Wama Pearson pass now to Dabi Arsenal as a certain play. Wapia Bonababeta Bratan Dinica play Jesus. Jesus appear Babeta Bratan Tete. Aye, what shot now to Dabi? A Bratan Tete, a pretty chase. When you pono a Katina Porto Nasudabi, it was a very fubi one as to Kokipanitete. Jean Soma. Jean Soma Chibono, Interfono Crabon, Lautaro Martinez, Lautaro Polon, such a pass all through, Bonaco Inter, Ababeta Batani, Eti Susek no Crapono, Susek the Ghost Squad, Ababeta Batani, Piotr Zielinski, Piambo, the Fratese, where you want Ababeta Batani, Eti Piotr Zielinski, not the Bonepa. Pietro Zielinski, Wapiantama Asebi, Piambona Babe de Bastoni, Alessandro Bastoni, Interfono Omaniapre. International Milan Romania papa and so much from Bonababeti Inter Pietro Zielinski will look at maternity Interfono Omotra Sombera Asna for Asna they are defending gallantly and Tabawa to Bonabati Capresso at now to for referee reflection about Saponia Fau Yapo Editia Abatantiti Nicoro Parella Gabriel Jesus. What part can I have? Back say Gabriel Jesus. Massa. Nicoro Parella. Christian Chivo, former player to Inter. One of a manager watching attack out, but I will be a Asna from the club out, Bonaquatre, Gabriel Macahash, Macashapia at the Bonababeti Nunia, Asna for the club on Wapia Piabolo Matre, Asna, Apia Bonabeti Timba, William Timba, Wadano, Timba Nasudabi, what upon Edia Bratanity at Lautaro Martinez, Real Madrid Ayana 3, Real Madrid, Umayana 3, Franco Mastantuano, Francisco Mastantuano, Massa. Cyper D bless, Mare Fonesere, Nano Peso to Fone Chio, Massa Mano Jom, Pona Babeti, Kokipa, and Tiete, David Raya Payabona Tetasra, Timba within the tent Macabano, Julian Timba, Ohida to the tent Macabana Bonukura, Abrata Tiete Pastoni, Alessandro Pastoni, Sportel Jesse number 95, Alessandro Pastoni. Watu bwana babeti Lautaro Martinez na tudapi Lautaro da tukrapano wapia bwana na so pedi cheza yi bora firo mpone nsaye abrata ni tiyeti timba bwana babeti Arsenal insa certain play timba mlego Skelly apia jama abrata ni tiyeti Skelly pia bwana etima abrata ni ti Lewis Skelly bwana ko di Martin Zubumenti naso wantimi anfa bwana ko Pony welcome to Rony Yato Eriatia Arsenal Bobokono. Look at the incident again. Lautaro Martinez Nipa Miansa Omakabu Majirene Seritwa Ajapon at the Frinsam. So far so good. 55 minutes play Arsenal. They are leading by 2-1. Arsenal leading by 2-1. So far so good. Second half, Arsenal still they are leading by 2-1.
Okay.
Should they go and sleep again? Arsenal will come back and let them
Okay.
Yes, not just say no no. Me summarizer of the night. What expect say Interfono. Ebe ma de beauty. Jean Toison Mamo, Bonababete Inter Milan. Wapia Bonaban Fifin now so wait for effort. Ababete, Abatani Tiete. Aye, Gabriel Jesus, Wapia Manunia, Arsenal for no airport 1-2 wapia bono Arsenal mpona babetia prati ne tinyete Arsenal no krabono yantro Trossard apia tema Lewis Kelly pia edema abrata ne tinyete supplementi tu mkabra makata babetia abrata ne tinyete Julian Timber pia tu abrata ne tinyete supplementi media pia elbono kwachire Arsenal William Saliba Mosquera wapia bona sabede Arsenal abrata ne tinyete Zubimenti wapia adibona ma abrata ndide Saliba elukufa abrata ndiyete Bukayo Saka wanyano Bukayo Saka no krapono Saka pia abrata ndiyete Trossard na suma tuma fabona so Arsenal ababeta abrata ndide Timber pia tema Bukayo Saka no krapono Saka against Dimarco Saka Bukayo Saka adibona kwa cross bona Simo abashot na so oh my goodness Leandro Trossard crosses the face of the goalpost. Nobody there in particular to connect the point to the net. Arsenal Bobokono Massa Telepatine Yajima. Look at that again. Very disappointed looking. Abratan Tiete, Ebrichese, Bonababete. Intamelo pege boda simtetete abata fasa lautora matinata abata nitiete Bastoni bona kwa de Inter omoto bonu temirka baba abata ndide Lewis Heruke na de bole pa Heruke apia bona babete Inter Milan kono Inter apia bona na so dabe one team anfa bona ko Marcus Thuram wapia bona o hwese Nicolo Parella ba cross na so abata nitiete Lewis Kelly Mosquera one penny ama brata no anfa bona ko bona babeti Arsenal mpono ye koke goalkeeper David Raya ne krapono David Raya wapaja bona simtete tietire ko wiemu Bukayo Saka hwiri ni tientman ka bona trash e throwing jetu edetia Bukayo Saka ne Arsenal Alessandro Bastoni no krapono watu bwana tetete wachocha bata fese Marcus Thuram na kontro bwana so referee se pono ayafao jambo infantia Arsenal Bobokono referee wase pono ayafao jambo infantia Arsenal abata fase William Saliba referee João Pinheiro from Portugal pono abata nitiende Pastor Netinachire Real Madrid asha 4 Carres wanya ongo pono abata fada was shot na sudape what a nice turn from abata nitiende Marcus Thuram what a kokoche pono na what 10 year or Popol now to be straight into the waiting arms of goalkeeper David Raya. Wapaja boda simtete tempa boda babete. Bastoni wa ibode fro Arsenal boda babete Inter Milan. Inter for the krapono. Inter Milan. Umania pero mosaje forward. Boda babete across the bono swapimbono. Dimarco Federico Dimarco control bono. Wapia bono di bona bachile. Inter Milan na sudabi referee se pone offside. Referee se pone offside FIFA law 11, the most controversial law in the game. Referee as a point offside ya Monfantia Federico Dimarco NFA Inter Milan Bono aya offside David Raya na Chiraponachi 59 minutes played Raya pajabona simtetete etire kwem wo hiri wa pimbono Bastoni pima pio bana sambeti ayatese Arsenal wa kontrol bon Bukayo Saka Arsenal fono woman yapre Bukayo Saka wo bona fani pa minu na sudapi wa cross bono na sudapi Federico Dimarco eka kete nanka wo hye Federico Dimarco eka kete nanka wo hye na su goalkeeper anitiati Yansoma wa service situation Lewis Kelly no krabantima Arsenal Lewis Kelly apia at the point kwakuma abata France Zobemende Arsenal for the Crabono, Ababedi, Skelly, upon a long searching pass, nice control, Julian Timber, Timbantimanche, refugee throwing Editia, International Milan, Waji throwing Editia, International Milan, Abrata and the Eti, Susek, the goal scorer. Timba the Crabona Bonnie throwing ya to the Tia Inter Milan. Timba to Bonnet to Bono Quachre, Abata Fasa William Saliba located Abata Fasa Mosquera to Lewis Kelly, Scaling at the Waneba, Scalia Pia, Zubimendi no Crapono, Zubimendi, possession Inter 47, Arsenal 53, Barababeti, Abata the Theatre Zubimendi, Menti the Crabono, Piambana Quaquati, Abata the Theatre Trossard, back to Zubimendi, to Aberice, Zubimendi, Wapia Ababeti Trossard to Abata the Zubimendi Pia, Abata the Theatre, Aberice, Wapia, Bonababeti Trossard, across the Bono, Arsenal, Cotoba, Gabriel Sus, Nasudabe. What a timely intervention. Buona say Arsenal na Crabono, Arsenal, Crabono were inter for Babe Julian Timber Pia, Abata the Theatre Buka Saka cross the Bono, Natubana deflated. Pona Piminipa, Bonasabe Julian Timber no Crabono Arsenal from Timber, what the ma brother friend said, Saliba back to Mosquera Piantama Timber, Abata the Theatre Saliba no Crabono, Piantama Mosquera control Bona nicely, Mosquera Pia de Quachre, to no Quaka Panetiente Raya, upon the tomb Tente, upon the tomb at the Bonasim, David Uraya. Bonasabe de Arsenal, Gabriel Sul looking for Piabono, Bukayo Saka, oh my goodness, what a timely intervention, my goodness, Francisco Asebi, what a nice defending, my goodness, Cyper D-Bless.
So what was Bukayo Saka waiting for? When you're ball, me and keeper, you don't have to wait for the defender to come before you play this ball. And big ups to Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus is really doing well for team friends at Arsenal, scoring 2 goals and also making sure to be provided that. But Bukayo Saka, unfortunately, when team making good use of that kind of chance, a big worry for team friends at Arsenal, Katongo.
I know I have Cyper D-Bless the Madrid. Double substitution. Mausa Abata Francais Lautaro Martinez Onu Epie Saso Sona Nicoro Parella Swapie Abata Netide Esposito Ane Stefan Fratesi Omo Ababe Ramo Saso Sona Arsenal Soya substitution Ebiri say Eze Wapie Ama Declan Rice Obonitia Namado de Fonina Omuyam Declan Rice ababe yi eberi cheze Ben White swapa Julian Timber apiama Ben White aba ano a substitution and also akoso no our elsewhere FC Copenhagen still womo da form akana ba kwa Napoli achoma mu intimate ye Inter Milan, omeda from 2 goals. Arsenal shomu 2, omatebako. Olympiacos Budapest, Pono eye corner kick. Japo edi etia. Timaneti edi Inter Milan. Trossard jabolechi. Wapaja bola simo nasudapi. Marcus Thuram pimbona pie. Bona babete supplementi. Wapianta Declan Rice apia edi bonama. Hey, Madrid tumire, umutumira chilesi, mpono akwa trashe, Real Madrid ayane 5. Martin supplementi, pass man roughness upon offside. Real Madrid, tumire, chilesi. Vinicius, Jose Pazao Di Oliveira, Vinicius Junior. Wayane 5 dema Real Madrid. But ababede Inter Milan itabrata for referee. What's in Nicoro Parella yet not form? Yet in Nicoro Parella at an out of a referee. What a foul at a International Milan. Pona Babeti Arsenal for the firm. So far, so good 64 minutes, approaching the 65th minute. Arsenal leading by 2 goals to 1. But Babede Abratanity David Raya goalkeeper tema Arsenal. David Raya opaja bada sim tete ko wiem na so dabe straight to goalkeeper France Yan Soma pia adama abrata France Asebi pia baba de abrata de Pio Zelensky ya sande parela to from referee wa jefao tema Nicolo Parela wa jefao intapa wa pia bona baba de abrata France Henrique de Crapono Luis Henrique tema Inter Milan Henrique pia bona de bona abachire ababe de abrata France Asebi wa Paulon searching pass looking for abrata netiete Asebi wa cheshe Henrique afabono wa fobona tema Inter wa pia de bona bachire ababe di Inter Milan omo ele Crapono bona ababe de abrata netiete aya Asebi once again Asebi pia de Bastoni Prampia Bono, captain for the side. Well, located at maternity. I have Federico Dimaco, a Pajabana Sentati Bosimo. And Point say, Ababedi, Lewis Erico, Ibola to Naso Asana. Oma defend you, Malaysiano. Declan Rice, where you want to appear, Lewis Eric and Tapa to Bono Quachre. Bona Babeti, Bata Francis Manuela Kanji, Manuel Obefamia Kanji, Wapia Dama, Abrata Netiete, Henrique, Luis Enrique do Crabono, Inter, we want to mo, a contrabano, natural but short in a so. Oh, Abrata Netiete, Esposito. Look at that cheap pass and look at the control. My goodness. Esposito, the substitute. Esposito. Francisco Esposito, why a young chap, Osakura. 28th June 2005, when you're 20 years. Like as a Cyper, a need you much about you know. So, Sika Bachelor,
now grow. Say about the sanity. One say we are the sanity. One say put me in the
sure.
And footballers in the challenge
easy. 20 years apart. Young Faso, yes, Yedini. And Yedini. Referee Pedro Pereiro. What's it? I have found Etia Mosquera. Mause and Tampa Piabona, Alessandro Bastoni lo Cabona, Pierre de Bachere, Ababe da Bata Fanese. I have Pierre Zelensky, Pia, but I didn't Inter Manaba, Cultura, my coordinates. Oh, Marcus Durant, Theo, look at the chance, Marcus Durant.
In the first 20 minutes, Arsenal tried to hold on to their lead now on Mukitano. Whereas Ubina the likes of Inter Milan will try to come back into the game. Sana Mesikaye at the halftime. Say I was say Kivu and making sure say I will bring it back the Inter Milan team into the game and no. So I'm hoping say going with this style of play substitutions now why no. In fact, it is very disheartening and very, very, very shameful. So will two key players walk out of a game like this in the name of Nicolo Barella and Lautaro Martinez. Say one will play in this game. These are players that you will need them in such games like this. But who you move free mundo, trust me, it's a very bad thing, and I'm hoping say it will work out for the Inter Milan club so that Ombe final will fit back into this game. If Ankosa, it is highly possible say Arsenal benya a third goal in this game and now say game be we say no mo yapo.
Yes, Sankosa dia masa. Highly possible say Arsenal benya third goal. Me summarize masa omo baduma African Union Television on Facebook and YouTube and so masa ejana watch but ababe de Bukayo Saka pia bono wo look at abate feta Martin Supimenti media pia de bona babeti abate feta Gabriel Jesus de Klabono pia bono de bona basanta ababe de Mosquera pia ababe de Declan Rice de Klabono de Masra wa 360 Declan Rice pia ababe de abate ne tiete Trossard, Bonababede decline right, Pia Babete, Abata Fata Moscara Center, Pia Quachre, William Saliba, Pia Babete, Fraternity, Ben White, Paya Bonasim Tete, Sachin for Bata France, Pukas Akasu Rafis point offside, Jamon Fantia, Purkayo Saka, Rafis Pono offside, FIFA Law 11, Christian Chivo, one Mekala Teta, both coaches will appear as former players. Mekala Teta, what did you pay? Over 120 matches for Arsenal. Christian Chivo, where Inter Milan legend can say, attempt Inter 13, Arsenal 13, on target, territory, Massa, and watch it. And watch it, papa. Jean-Toi commented so, Baraba de Inter Milan, Wapagabana Teta, America, Swapim, Edamon, the goalkeeper. Our elsewhere, Massa, Gelson also could say, baby. Still Napoli, Omo Eli de Bayer Gotino against Copenhagen. Inter Milan, Omo da from Academy, no Matebako. Olympiacos, Omo Athena Grace, Omo Achemiano, Bayer for Leverkusen, Omo Timothy, Real Madrid, Alberola Bo, Massa, Omo Tumre Edresi, Omo Ashe Eka Enum, Eka Makumako Enum, Akaba Kunumas Bermonako, Yafa, Bayabana to Bonnet Flate. Bana Pibine Papa say, Manuel Kanji, Wapajabana Simona so straight into the waiting arms of goalkeeper David Raya, Wapajabana Simtete, Sachin for Puka Zakanaso, Asabia Ibono, Ababedi, Abata Fretted Timaco, Piabono, Ababedi, Abata Fretted Lucora Parada, Tuasebi, Ababedi, Abata Timaco Yatanatofom, Raffisia Quasso, now I play on us to Raffiseboria foul, referee. Watuno Botum. What is shallow card at Yama Pratentite? Alexander Pastone. Shallow card echo at Yama Alessandro Pastone. Alessandro Pastone. Satosuna Michael Merino. One of the so at the yellow card. Real Madrid, Omasha 5, Monaco NTB, Sporting CP Paris Saint-Germain 0-0, Omo Shini Magu. Tottenham still, Omo LED 2 goals, Borussia Dortmund, Omo Intimate, Villarreal, Omo and Sevilla, and I said Villarreal and Ajax Amsterdam 1-1. So far, I know Ajax score line, and also El Cosono. Jean-Toi commented on Somamo. The commentator of the day is Christopher Katongo. Obepimwa Damade Desta Cyper D Bless. Washington Madrid Jesse Massa Musa Shane Massa. We are posting a baby. Theo no. Munaka pull one back. Theo so Achinaka. Omo air piper Kenmo Adamount. Munaka Tobacco. Bonababete Inter Milan. Bonababete Fraternity. Petro Zielinski. Zeleskapia, Ababete, Marcus Turan Apia, Ababede Esposito, Sito Antima Control, Babete, Abata de Tiete, Michael Merino, yet not from referee. What's it? What the foul? Adama Asana, Alessandro Bastoni. He should be very careful. Bastoni should be very careful. Alessandro Bastoni, we are on Quafutio.
Senior, Katongo.
Well,
this is just emotional, say, YSR. Because we should send Michael Moreno a foul, Dimarco now. Trust me, that's not the right thing to do. That's not the right thing to do. However, you are the captain of the side. Bastoni, you are the captain of the side. So for you to act like this is very unfair. And so, we deserve some of Benya Sabuke now. We deserve a part. There was some man card now when you deserve it. To say Wanyasa card now, I think there's no issues about that. However, Inter needs to do more. Trust me, they are doing well, far better than what they did in the first half. And me expect to say, game now. I think we are in the 74th minute, and I expect to say 60 minutes now. We will see a goal in this game as well. It's a Yenshe.
Yes, I know I Theo no. Enya Sakatwa, Manuel Kanji, Arsenal a double substitution again. Abratanity Gabriel Makahesh. One Victor Jokares. Gabriel Makahesh and Victor Jokares. Omo Ababeshem. Ama Abratanity Julian Timber. And Abratanity Christian Mosquera. Omo Apie. Omo Apie. African Union Television ye. Sports papa pa ni. Mpona babede Inter Milan. Abratanity aya Soskate. Wapaja boda simtetete. Ababede Abratanity Luis Enrique. Enrique de Crabano. Luis Enrique. Enrique de Bonite Mirka Chimbako. We back from Enrique still. What the one trying to penetrate. Wapia babede the goal scorer Brata Francis Susek. Susek no Crabano. Wapia dema Bastoni. Bastona Pia dema Dimarco. Federico Dimarco. What the batch Asebi. Francisco Asebi. Ababede Abrata Francis Susek. To Asebi. Asebi Pia. Bona babede Inter Milan. Inter. Omania Bre. Wapia babede Susek. Susek no Crabano. Susek. Susek Crabano Pia de Bona Quach Asebi. What the Panakoma Abrata Francis Asebi. Asebi no Crabano. Babede Pia Zeliski. To Akanji. Akanji Pia babede Asebi. Asebi de Boneba. Asebi. Wapia de Bona Kokoma Susek. Susek the goal scorer for Inter. Wapaja Boda Simo Nasudabi. Nasudabi no problem for goalkeeper Dide. David Uraya. Bona babede. Abrata Francis declare right. Urata Pia Bono. Ababede Bukayo Saka Nasudabi. Alessandro Bastoni Ibone for Arsenal. Omar regain possession. Babede Lewis Kelly. Scaler control Bono. Lewis Kelly Pia Bono. And a coach Zubimendi. Mendia Pia. Ababede Abrata Netia de Trosada Pia Bono Coachre. Ababede Abrata Francis Zubimendi. Martin Zubimendi. Mendi no Crabono. Martin Zubimendi. Media Pia de Bonababede. Abrata Francis Saliba Pia de Ben White. Ben White no Crabono. Actually, Ben White Bono Tum Adamana Sinsemo Santa Seco. Nasudabi. Buona Ben White Bueno. Entimi en fanfa soma babede Bastoni Bastoni Crabono pressure on him Bastoni Nasudabi Wapia Bona Edo Tubabi Alessandro Bastoni he is complaining to the goalkeeper Mausa Brata Francis Gabriel Martinelli Declan Rice no Crabono train attacking train Watubana Tete or look at the Matafel Bukasaka Ibona Simo Bona say Nasudabi where you want to pay? Oma you put a pay, Bona Sabedi, Abrata Francis decline right now to that pay. What a nine defender, or Bona two at the Monfilo. Abrata Francis Federico Dimarco now to that pay. Abrata the Tieti Gabriel Macaj, but about the Arsenal, Bukayo Saka, but shot now to that be what a save. Bona say, Bukayo Saka Payabono, now to that be. Decline right to control Bona nicely, but about the Arsenal, about the Abrata Francis. Arsenal Crabono, Declan Rice the Crabono, Declan Ratapia, Ababede Lewis Kela cross the border now to once again. Inter Milan as I defend Omalaisono. Inter Milan, almost I defend Omalaisono. Gabriel Makash the Bona Quachila Kokuman goalkeeper Raya. David Raya Pia at the Bona Batre, Ababede Brantanete. Ben White Apia, Bukayo Saka Dinato for refrage foul. At the Ama Inter Milan so far so good 78 minutes near Arsenal at LED Academy Inter Omo Ati Akanabako Cyper D players so far so good. Are you seeing say Arsenal Betmania Tel go another Inter Abete Akano so far so good our minister Yaboy.
I think the Obia tries to Obenya Arsenal tries to Obenya the top up goal which will make it 3 in favor of them and then Inter Milan so try so many the equalizer. So far substitution be able trying to see say you to change the dynamics of the game. But I'm seeing say Mikel Arteta and the boys will still win. Like I said in the earlier Premana post match, say win be man who say Arsenal beat Milan in this game. So I still stand by that. Says Arsenal will still win ahead of Inter Milan.
Yes, he still stands there. Arsenal. Ebe winning game no Cyper D bless that matter Desta. Arsenal aye change. Leandro Trossard. Wapie ama Gabriel Martinelli. Wana Babesham Edema Arsenal. Luis Suarez, former Granada player. Wanya first goal Edema Sporting CP. Paris Saint-Germain intimate here. Massa. Garewe India. Yenyani. Anya pa. Ayano. Bola Tabedi Asra, Gabriel Martinelli Bola Ramo, Manuel Kanja Gaidama, goalkeeper Jan Soma. Watch it, Bono Kama Adama Asna, Bola Babeti, Asna, Anata Timaneti, Inter for the Crabono. Wapia Bono de Maracoma, Luis Enrique the Crabono Timaneti, Inter, Wapia Babeti, Abatan Dida Sebi, Asebia Pia, Ababeda Bata Francis Susek na Crabono, Wapia de Maracoma, Bastoni Pia, Bonaco de Abatan Tiete. Abratane Zelensky, Pietro Zelensky, Wapiantama, Susek Apiantama Federico Dimarco Apia de Quatre, Bastoni Locati, Pietro Zelensky Apia, Wanya Bratane Tiete, Aya Esposito no Crabon, Yokuranimo, Refra Jafao Jamano, Wajafao Jama Esposito and Tampa Wapiano, Bonocra Inter Milan. Omania Babede Bastoni, Alexander Bastoni Crabon, Apia Ababede, Federico Dimarco de Quatre, Ababede Bastoni, once again, Aqua de Bratan Francis Susek to Asebi, Francisco Asebi Piantama Susek back to Abrata Francis Bastona Pia, Adama Brata Francis Asebi, Wapajabana Simtete, Ababede Brata Francis, Federico Dimarco across the bono, not to Dabe, Asafonacro. As I follow you, Bonapie, but about the Gabriel Macahach, Wapian the Masubimenti, back to Abratan de Bukai Saka located Abratan Tiete, Asana, Reflect Foul, editor Abratan Tiete, Francisco Asebi, Real Madrid, Ayano Makumaku 6, hey, Ebrade, Asemben Krani, Namunako for Mobaya dying. I'm a mother for do money break now as well, hey. 6 Jude Bellingham Wano ana wanya Sivko Edi Ama Timaneti Edi Real Madrid a statement resource for Adesa Real Madrid Mount Inter Milan Omaya double substitution Pietro Zelensky Wano apie Kevita Kvaratskhelia Wati Kano Jama Paris Saint-Germain goes to the floor, Andy Diouf, Wababayi, Pietro Zelensky free, Sasso Anna, Anti Juan Pony, Wababayi Luis Enrique, also to the Pie. Oh, Keremo, Massa, Madrid de Fono, Ajisantom, Kukro Babia, Massa, Omaniabre. Bora Babede Inter Milan, Susek, Wapajabada Simtete, Wachuta France, Aya Johnny Apia Adibonabachre, Ababede, Manuela Kanja Pia, Santa Seco, Abratan Dine Susek no Crabono, Asana Triana, Bora Babede, Abratan Tiete, Aya Pastoni, Alessandro Pastoni no Crabono, Bastona Pia Bona Confifra, Babede Abratan Tiete, Asebi back to a Kanji no Crabono, Manuela Kanja Pia Bona, Babede Abratan France Susek, back to Bastoni no Crabono, Manchester. Abratan Tiete Pastoni, Wapia Babede Abratan Tide, Federico Dimarco de Barama, Abratan Tiete, Yon Pony, Wakroto Bora Nasudabe, Abratan Crossono, Interfono, and Swaplo Componi, a quarter cake, Abratan Francis Jean Pony, Waya Sawa Crossopora Naswa Abratan Tiete, Leandro Trossard, where you pon at the Pona to corner cake, Pony Air Corner, Abratan Tiete. Federico Dimarco Jabonetti, Wacrosobona Simotia Basuna Pimbole, Asana Fono Crapono, Ababeda Brata Francis Gabriel Martinelli, Mircapa Polon, such a part, nice such a part of Brata Francis Jocarata Contobono, Victor Jocarat, Wapia Bona de Bucasaka Jocarat. Mamma mia, what echo, Victor Jocarat. Asna Yani 3. Hey.
And this is what you need as a team. Obi free bench, the person should be equally good as Obi or start here. And looking at Gabriel Jesus for Arsenal in the first half, and in the first half, what it means 2 goals. And making sure Sobesha 2 goals. Now, Joker is about 3. And I told you, say, the Mimidi can kind assassin, I'm not going to change that. Arsenal, and they are going to show to the world, say, indeed. They are winning the Champions League. They are trying to show something in the UEFA Champions League and also in the English Premier League. And it's good for Arsenal and the Mikel Arteta and the team in our boss.
Yes, I know. I am a summarizer. Cyper the blast no Victor Yokares. Look at the demeanor. Asebi, or putting some pra, or walk as a Barcelona. Ya peja na as a free na kway dignity stra. Hey, what the Yami to a refia, what is I can make Yami Betcha Cadia. Only as I see so. Minuka say, and better than I never say. Sayane Bessay, hey, Copenhagen, Omo at the 10 against 11, Jordan Larson, Watekano, Napoli 4, Caramuchano, Jordan Larson, Watekano, hey, ready, Afibi, Afibone, Ayon Tumabidi, ready, weekend be a weekend bunny, Bono Ababete, Inter Milan, Inter for the Plabono, about the first country, what Pedro Masusik. Sister Crabano, appeared them for the Dimaco the Crabano across the border, the bonus, Simona, Sabrata Frate, one Johnny. About the Tiati, Macus, Turan, Buano Pimiano. On top of the goalpost, what Pimpono nicely Nanso, it was a nice header. Nanso, he couldn't meet his target. Apparently, David Raya, Mose coach, Mikel Ateta, a few idea. Aburabe Yipo, Asana Pona Washi, or Pajabana Tete, Wapimpona Asana, what Jimmy Kappa Gebrematina, Pimbona Nosodabe, goalkeeper Yan Soma Chebono, goalkeeper Yan Soma, Wachabono at the Ama. Inter Milan, what about Betty Abratanity Sebi, a Sabia Pian, Adama Akanji Apiana Crabono, Manuara Kanji, Akanji de Bareba, Amora Kanji Santa Seco Concaramo, Wapian will be the form, Buonababet Afro, Bonnie to Medipia, was sorry Adriana, so Bonababete, Abrata Frata Seco, or Pimini to Medibonetrum, Asana, Abrata Franseka, Bell Macayasa, Bonnie to Medipia, Bonazabete, Inter Milan, Batanity, Young Pony, Bonnie Pentama, Abrata Frata Kanji, what the Bonatunche. Akanji Ababano Adia to train. Akanji Wababon Adia to train. 2 so far so good. Japan 87 minutes.
Senior, as I said in the earlier match, and I said earlier half of the game, look, game win produce goals. Sure. Take Madrid's game win Amaya goes to drop her. And I told you, say, you are going to get at least 4 goals in this game. And Abano. You see, we shall go now, Arsenal, a share now. It should tell you the plan now. Ateta, whilst I all introducing Victor Gyökeres into the game, or the buyer. The catcher said the likes of Gabriel Jesus wouldn't know more about in this game like this now. You are not going toe to toe with the defenders. And so we shall go now, Arsenal, a share in this third time now. Gyökeres went toe to toe with the defender now, Bob Bonis in the Chile. I think the time is not up yet. Maybe at least one year, maybe 2 years soon. But if Sambasa and so on, I think the 4 goals should be a true reflection of the game now. Yeah.
I think the 4 goals should be a true reflection of game now. Look at that control. Declan Rice. Man, I would be saying Declan and more. I say see a monobra. I see monobra. Declan Rice. Hey, and a branda bonnet. Ayas, Aqua, we are watching Villarreal. I said 2. Ayas, the 2 against Villarreal. Ed Vassen. 1 year second goal at the Ama. Timanity at the Ayat. Pono Aya corner cake. Arsenal to be taken against Inter. Pajabada Simi Inter Boston Monaso. Will be the former referee America Papa. Abrata Franca Alessandro Bastoni. One and another from no wasore and Tampa Piambon, Alessandro Bastoni, Capone, 8 years possible. Adama Timanity at the International Milan. What Piambono, the Bonacoma, Abrata Franca Asebi no Crabono, Asebi, Francisco Asebi. 1 year. Asebi, what the Bonacoche, Victor Gyökeres, the couple of 4 Ghana, but short, oh my goodness. Victor Gyökeres, you could have done better. Victor Joaquez, you could have done better. Nameka Francisco Asebi Wasem. 10th February 1988. 37 years of age. Italy for the board there. Cyper, Italy for what to popo chapa papa.
Oh, yes,
what to popo 45 years.
BBC or Juventus, Benya Bonucci, Basagli, and Jojo Chiellini, and Omoboche, papa, that three back, no now thing. And Omboche, for the Italians, Omutimobo Echeyepa, because of that kind of understanding. Also, Omutimobo one team Echeyepa, and with that, no, BBA team work perfectly at the Mount. That is why Inter Bocona and player B once they were born boy, so born out Italian Syria, which now look at Luka Modric. You be honest with the born up and but still look at AC Milan, what is over there. So far, yeah, what you said, that is the for the Italian Syria, the Oko no matter born in Boca Cradia, when in the class and cry more. That is it, boss.
I know I am Cyper, D bless, and our tenecaro. Sima Adjokuna Ninaso. Gabriel Jesus, the hero of the day. Shano. Gabriel Jesus. Wababa yan, Wababa Paul, you want to come at Asra, but about the Asra, Bobo Pia Bono, Gabriel Matana Sudapi, Akanja Pimboda Pie, but about the Timaneti Inter, what Demirka Papa Naso Dapi. What a Poraquache, Sima Makoma Comiansa and a referee. Simano Mako Miansa and a center referee. Jao Piniero. What the Atu game so? Referee foul at Yama. Timaneti Eti. Inter Milan. Mausa Abrata France Declan Rice. Declan Rice at the yellow card. Declan Rice with the yellow card. What about the Susek? What about the Inter Milan to Dabe? What point to the Bonapie? What about the Inter? Abrata France, you carry Temirka Papa, Victor Jokara control Bonus Dabe. Omo Ayirano at the Bonafinator, Babati, Gokipa Yan Soma no Crapono, Wapia at the Bonacoma Bratanete, Aya Piotr Zelensky no Crapono, Inter, Wakrabona Payabona Simtete, Walokata Bratanete, Johnny Pony, Johnny no Crapono, what a point by Johnny, Walokata Bratanete, Aya Pony across the border not to Dabe, Bukoya Sakai Bonne de Pie. Burkayo Saka Ipono, Gabriel Martinelli, Martinelli control Bontama Asana, Gabriel Martinelli 1v1, Gabriel Martinelli actually the Bonafam, Gabriel Martinelli Sucrapono, Gabriel Martinelli still, Gabriel Martinelli Pamia Sawachin, Naso Refraja Fautama, Gabriel Martinelli, Simami Ansano, Japomianu any Teta Pesa, Adriasani. We are counting seconds now, Declan Rice, Zubimenti. Back to Abrata France, Makahesh. Back to Abrata Netiete. Aya, Martinelli. Abrata Netiete, Declan Rice. Back to Abrata Netiete. David Raya Pia. Zubimenti. Koya mistake Nasudapi. Nyamedin Wafafi. Referee Chao Pinheiro. Jao Pinheiro from Omayaneti Ede. Jao Pinheiro from Portugal. Washana Bain Ede 90 soccer fiesta minutes in Yina Banawaya. The 90 soccer fiesta minute. Referee National Bain Ede Nina Apanawaya. Ewo Adese Estadio Giuseppe Meazza. Stadio Baku teams me Asia can will be a wedding or the Tosso. Will be say a friend who could say Mianza won't say a San Siro in Tinina, a team Bako, a park Bacona. In Tamana Atenafie, Ama Asana, Achichere Asomo, Aja, Opa, and a few home contre Ama Omo. Or no, Eshe, a cano, and no Eshe goes to Mienu, and a factor you carry at the Bako, a count so far. And no Etiano no so a plan of Cyper. Game running up and read Asana, I mean, so far. What last comment?
Okay, that is KP, sorry, KP. As the catch was this game, Arsenal winning. And indeed, the end I expect to be little in favor of Arsenal. Say Arsenal beat Marche. No matter the situation, because Arsenal in the Champions League table, the first up against team friends Inter Milan no that since in the Champions League table. No. Now Arsenal 21. The last game Olusukra nothing happens to Arsenal. Arsenal is good to go. Theo Theo the check say my sports Messiah live from Accra. Gabi the foreigner, Asasi J or Bamri and Aselekon Rage Montezori squad chiche phone na chiche boss. Okay,
ya chia omanyina Theo game na bana we ya Arsenal awe ne say na waka say Inter nya omuni ma ya take go betima ba and indeed of course watch say adwuma no say you dey yamfa ayo yamfa matrama kwa sentreni bi anti the waka na abom so far game no Arsenal awe ne
Katongo ye ba be share game na say no me catch o say we check statistics both teams no mo nse dan bro mo nyonko so sa sawaje aze o mo nse dan bro mo nyonko so sa and ye call half time no me can say Kivu I also making sure say the way are all ball the ball no in the first half no but second half for person and through we share statistics now that second half ball no ho one more xg rate no jump to 0.67 against Arsenal there 0.52 so it tells us saying this time around and the second half no they tried to come into the game possession echo around somewhere 54 for them 46 against Arsenal. Okay. We share shots on targets. Total shots are 9. Arsenal ball 7. So it tells you say, Kivu went to the dressing room, tried to talk to the players, change certain tactics, and some variations, so that players now won't ball man but now won't back into the game, and that's what they did. But unfortunately, Madam for being like catcher or say, Penny wo bedroom. Okay. E hu ehia say yakọ bodero achara mansan okay ye bodwa na penny free talk na so ohwe ne nkwa e hu ehia say yakọ bodero achara mansan say happen because first half ball na Arsenal ball no e say they are into the game and they needed that win to make a statement say first and I say first position no that was top one no it's not by chance and I say by fluke they worked their way out onto that position and this win cement that a statement now or make it to the rest of the footballing world, And I think say should Arsenal keep going like this? Now say round 16 or man quarterfinals one quarter there. I'm getting to the semi-finals going there. I think it would be a very nice thing for them to achieve as a team.
Okay, I know a brother friend says Cyper the bless and if Theo and what you monka finals wrestle no. More assessment on the game, and so at the meeting, Christopher Katongo first half no what about a friend said DK wins. The cancer what a live committee at the Bayer, a UEFA Champions League ran 7 games, and I international at the internet Arsenal game no live committee at the best one against Bakwa and that's against her, and so my mamma brief Kakrana Yemfa Jumatino Infancy Nanya Mayadmachana. Ebetanasa yet more at the Bapoto Clint, Aviano, at Manchester City, Ayomojma, Academy, and some Mote Bako, Menuka say Copenhagen in Napoli, 1-1. Inter commentary, that's a game to commentary, Ebra, Inter etne Fisher, Bakma Arsenal, at Chitraso Academy and San Ewa Hall, Olympiacos, Nili Bakusin, Olympiaco, actually Bakusin, Academy, no, Omo Etibako, Madrid, Espere, Monaco, Omoche Monaco, Canon Emma umu ate baako we de na efo panti we de munso so nkasa wona Sporting CP omo so ache PH ahwo mo economy no omo ate baako me ka se na nye ene de nye kura Tottenham enso ache team e France Dortmund economy no omo antimate Vlawell atena fielu so economy no ate amatima ne France Ajax Amsterdam abra omo so antimate yemfa seda emfa ma obi bia wo hwe ye o Facebook and fe YouTube no so and fe yemfa aseda no emfa ma that's MCL Nicholas Ajenkwa Wilson Mpim Kujo Masa Obu Adwuma Bruta wono etachire and adwuma de depend Mr. Asare na say Dr. Asare wono so etachuma chire echi and ade adwuma de ebra o adwuma de nyina se nyame adwuma chena oba hye epo 7 to 9 ye betena se na ye de that's a hit up at the sample numero 7 to 9 bima na ye the main show at the abroad on your supermarket African Union Television ya say always we are there for you nyame adwuma chena Yanamo Ebasancha, gracias, oyentes.